Welcome back to the podcast where we think we know everything, but we don't know shit. I'm your guy, Tnic, point guard, quarterback, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And of course, I'm going to bring in my all-star team a little bit later. But I want to address you fake-ass Bears fans who hate on Caleb every chance you get, and then bring up Justin Fields every fucking chance you get. I want to address you all real quick. Fuck y'all. That's all I got to say about that. Victory is so sweet. Yes, okay. Carolina was a lesser team. You know, we're bum killers. But those bums are put in front of us. We got to kill them. That's the name of the game, right? You got to beat whoever's in front of you. If they're bums, you whoop their ass. And that's exactly what the Bears did. That's what they were supposed to do. So kudos to them. And we saw, as we were saying, that DJ Moore is going to stretch the field. We said that, and that's exactly what we saw. And we saw Caleb get a little more comfortable. Yeah, he threw for 300 plus yards? So yeah, he's getting a little more comfortable. So now I think that it's time to get in cruise control. But can we? We're going to London, overseas, the big time change. It's going to be a little different atmosphere. So I don't know, man, but I lean towards getting in cruise control. You know, we still don't have these great teams in the next few games. But actually, you know what? We do play Green Bay on November 17th. I'm not sure what their record is. I think they're a 500 team right now. My guys will come in and they'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say they are 2-2. Wait, no, this was just week 5, so I think they're 3-2. But anyway, the Bears had a great game. The Bears had a really good game. And for all you haters, shut the fuck up. And we also saw DeAndre Swift had a decent game. He carried on the momentum that he built up in the previous game. So, you know, it was good all around. The defense was good. It was good all around. So, you know what? The effort was great. And the Bears just got to continue to get better. They have to build on every momentous period or event they have. And that was a victorious event. So they got to build on it, man. But yeah, we got a great show. I know my guys, they got a mouthful to say about it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So, Commish, let's go.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
These summer league games and they tell you about these new up-and-coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso, both when they are on the court, are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
So here we go. Guys, I'm rushing a little bit because, yes, I have to jump on a plane tomorrow because I'm going to London. And I'm going to witness the Bears carrying on the momentum that they built up. And they're going to beat Jacksonville. I'm saying it now, yes. They're going to beat Jacksonville. It's not going to be easy because, like I said, it'll be a different atmosphere, but they will beat the Jaguars. But before I leave, I have to bring in my guys because, like I said, I know they have a mouthful to say about the game and the game coming up. So first, let me bring in my guy, the stat man who knows every single stat from every single team, basketball and football, 80s and 90s. My man, JB.
What up, T?
What up, JB?
Shoot, you got it, man. What's the good word?
Man, I don't know any good words, man. I don't know any good words. Actually, I do, but I ain't gonna go all into that. But
No,
yeah, we won. Victory.
We won.
That's the good word.
Go
Victory.
ahead.
Victory. Go Bears. That's the good word.
We got the Go Bears. We got the gold hat on.
Gold hat.
The gold hat.
Right.
Just good to see that. I'm highly excited, but I'm gonna temper my excitement just a little bit because it was the Panthers. But hey, they're a professional team. They were put in front of us,
right?
And it's good to see that we didn't play down to the competition. That we actually put our foot on their necks and went ahead and did what we did. Right. I have the only concern I have is Jaquan Brisker with the possible. With the concussion protocol.
Yes, man.
That's the only thing that I have.
He's been our killer too.
Yeah.
That hurts a little bit.
Well, it hurts a lot of it because the team we play next, he is gonna air it out, and but just to see Caleb, have first of all, to see him not get sacked like that, right? Just to see that line play good, to see the Bears, have over 30 combined rushing attempts. We play to our strengths and our advantages. To see DJ, get targeted and stretch the field and that connection. It's just, hey, Jeanette, it's just warming to see like all three phases come together. The special teams, the defense, everything we look like a complete team.
Right.
And I hope they take that, moving on to the Jacksonville game. So I'm definitely, happy about that.
Yeah. Yes, man. We are all happy. Well, most Bears fans, other Bears fans, it was just the Panthers. Well, shit. That, like you said, they're a professional team. They were put in front of us. We beat their ass. That's what we're supposed to do. All right, so let's bring in the next All-Star. Usually has that Hawk talk, but I know for sure we ain't talking about the Hawks.
There's some Hawk talk tonight. Don't they open? Don't they play the opening night or something like that? Preseason?
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe he will talk about some Hawks. I don't know. But anyway, let's bring him in. Frank the Tank.
We'll have a little Hawk talk. It is opening day today.
Okay.
So it's excitement there, but it's no offense. And no offense to my Blackhawks, but it's mostly going to be Bears, but we'll have a little Hawk talk today.
Little Hawk talk, huh?
We'll have a little one.
Okay, well, let's have a little Bear talk. And
it's mostly all.
How did you feel about the game on Sunday, man?
Man, JB said it perfectly. It was Carolina, but I don't give a shit. It's an NFL football team. What we've been saying about the Bears for many, many years, if I'm not mistaken, it is pretty much playing to the competition. Like, they never would blow. I wouldn't really say this was a blowout. When we give our grades, I'll break it down a little bit, but for the most part, the Bears dominated that game after the first few drives of the game. You'd like to see a better start. You got to put that on coaching when you don't have those good starts, because you just don't have a good game plan in play. But for the most part, I was very, very happy with that game. I mean, from all phases, like I didn't see anything real negative. I really didn't. Like, I mean, if I had to throw one negative out there, it is going to be, yes, the way they started, and you can say the start of the second half too. I felt like they were kind of playing it a little safe with the little dink and dunk short passes, not moving the ball the way they wanted to. I wanted them to freaking go for 50. I don't care about playing it safe right now. You didn't even earn the right to play safe. So, but other than that, hey, extremely happy.
Okay. All right.
Let me pose a question to you both though.
Well, wait, hold on, JB.
Let's
Hold
get everyone on
real quick. We have a new, well, not necessarily new. He's on the midweek show, but he is going to make an appearance today. And he's all about the city, man. He knows all about the city. So ask him anything you want, but he's in Atlanta.
Oh,
yeah.
I was like, wait, who we got coming on?
We had to build that up and then just be like, oh, we know him.
You said new. I'm like, what? What did I miss?
But he's a huge Bear fan. A lot of knowledge. And he has a lot to say all the time. So let's bring him in. My man, Mr. Chicago.
What up, man? Bears Nation, what up, man?
Chicago, the light is on.
Yes, sir.
Always nice to see
The
the
light
light
is
on.
definitely on, ladies and gentlemen of Bears Nation. As I always would say, Chicago against the fucking world, man. Chicago against the world. I appreciate that introduction, T. I definitely appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
because I tend to have a lot. I do tend to have a lot to say, especially when we're bad. But when we're good, I can keep things to perspective because I like what I'm seeing. I'm liking the growth and the development of our number one draft pick, Caleb Williams. I'm liking that he's literally progressing in real time in every damn game we see him out there playing. He's figuring it out. He's learning on the job. He's commanding and controlling the damn tempo of the game. I'm loving that. And with this organization, we have yet to really see much of this. So winning comes in short supply. So we played the damn hand we dealt. Yes, the Carolina Panthers were the opponents, but guess what? They've been competing despite not having much talent on their damn team. So if I'm not mistaken, statistically, and JB can quote me on this and actually look this up, Caleb has had the best game against the Carolina Panthers all this fucking year. So that's saying a lot because they played against Derek Carr. They played against who else did they play against? I want to say, was it Tampa Bay? No, it might be Tampa Bay. Somebody else. Derek Carr, I think, was like one of the second. Joe Burrow. They played against the Bengals too.
Yeah, they put up 30. What is it? 60 some points the last two games.
Yeah, that was where Dalton kind of tore it up.
And the fact that Caleb came out there, had an excellent damn game, very poised, very calm, collective, 20 for 29, man, very efficient. We got to give him credit for that. I'm going to give this team credit for what credit is due. They're building on the momentum they had the previous game. So these last two games in short sample sizes, they've been figuring it out now. Now they getting the shit. Now, obviously, one of my main gripes with this team is I get so happy with them that I get pissed off because I'm just like, what the hell took you so damn long? Like, don't tell me you can't do this because I just saw you do it. So don't not do this shit again. Okay, let's continue on building this momentum, staying flying under the radar. Ain't nobody talking about us. Keep it that way. Let's go, man. I'm ready for this.
Let's go. All right, fellas. So I'm gonna leave it to you all because I got to get ready.
Before you leave, too, I want to give one more shout out to a new CCP fan who's going to be coming into this world soon, too. And in case anyone hasn't noted, Foulmouth C's not on with us tonight.
Yeah.
He's in the hospital waiting for that baby boy to come right now.
Yeah.
Let's give him his props for that. I know he can't wait, but I know people on here can't wait for him to have it too. First boy, light up that comments for him right there. Give him his congrats.
Man. Yeah, tell that man congratulations. That's awesome,
in advance, man.
It's
Praying for a happy and healthy baby on the way.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Him and his fiance Gigi, congratulations.
Absolutely.
That whole family, man.
Good friend of mine, man.
Yeah, hey, there you go, Lorenzo. I was about to say the same thing. Blessings to Little Foul.
Little Foul.
And safe travels, T. Nick. You about to go out there to London, man. See our Bears go out there and represent the city, and bring home another dub, man. Because technically, this is a home game for us too. So
you know
we don't lose at home. We ain't lost at home in almost 2 years, man. Let's keep this shit going.
Yeah, let's keep it going. You know what? I was also told that the food in London is terrible.
Really?
I didn't think it was terrible, but compared to here,
seasoning. I need to bring my own seasonings for the food. I'm like, damn, really?
Well, I can tell you this much: they don't give you big portions of food like here in America. They ain't gonna overfeed your ass.
They charge a lot of money. I know that.
They do. Yeah,
man, they charge a whole lot of. So I went to the bank today to get 425 Great Britain pounds. Mm-hmm. Man, that shit was damn near $600. The exchange rate is ridiculous.
Damn.
Our money is nothing over there. They laugh like peasant.
Yep. But listen, at least you know you're gonna be eating healthy because their ingredients and the portions they give you, it ain't fucking processed like the shit over here. So,
no, it ain't. So
they do love us Americans, though. I'll tell you.
I probably won't see a lot of fat Britons.
No, you won't.
Excuse me for that, guys.
Get you some bangers and mash.
Banger and mash. There you go. Now I think that's Australian. I think
Scotland, whoever it is.
Yeah.
Royale with cheese.
There you go.
I'm gonna order Royale with cheese too. Hopefully they'll have.
Go to a cafe, man.
That's in McDonald's. That's
the McDonald's Big Mac right there. The Royale with cheese. Pulp Fiction quote. I got that.
Make sure you bring some champagne or some good wine over there. Now they known for that good shit over there. Now you gotta bring you a bottle or two back.
For sure, man. Hopefully I bring back a victory too.
Oh yeah. I'm counting on it.
But all right, fellas, and all right, chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All that good stuff. I look forward to seeing you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, T.
All right.
Take it easy, man.
All right, and then there were 3. Where do we start? Where do we want to start? Who wants to go first?
Well, I want to start with this because one of the things.
I'm going to sub in.
Go ahead.
One of the substitute teachers. Go ahead.
One of the things that I was kind of concerned about, but I'm glad that it happened. Look at how many rushing attempts we actually had.
Yeah. And 30 passes too. 30 passing attempts too, with a good amount of rushing. That was a perfect balanced offense that we won.
Well, you can do that when you're not having a bunch of 3 and outs too.
Very true.
So efficiency is key.
If I'm not mistaken, they finished 64%, I believe it was, on third down conversions.
Which was all 64, 65%. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. That's what you need.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm liking what the game and again. When I say perspective, just like Mr. Chicago said, when I brought this to our attention last year, when we were talking about how the Bears got a top 3, top 5 defense, I said yes, but no, because some of those teams that we played towards the end of last year weren't that good offensively. Yeah. So those numbers were kind of skewed. Same way with this. Although we beat who we supposed to beat.
We did beat
the Little Sisters of the Poor. You're supposed to beat the Little Sisters of the Poor. For right? Sure.
But our defense still played good, and even in the good offensive teams that we played, we may have lost, but our defense still played good.
But that's keep in mind that defense definitely has a lot of strong cadence and chemistry with each other. They know each other. So they're going out there hungry and ready to compete every single damn week. While the offense is figuring it out, the defense is like, while y'all figuring that shit out, we got this over here. Don't worry about it.
The defense is ahead. The defense is ahead of the offense, which if you really, really watch football – it usually takes the defense, when you have a new defense, it usually takes them a little longer to gel. But right now, with the exception, I'll go and say it, with the exception of the Houston game, because offensively, the score of what the Houston game was, it should have been a lot worse.
Yeah, based on who we were playing. Right. But even to that point, JB, I'm one to always bring this up. A lot of times we get in our own way and it'd be more so us losing the damn game than the other team winning the damn game. We had no business losing that goddamn Colts game. We supposed to be 4-1 right now.
There you go.
We had no business losing that game.
But
they were giving us the game away. It was like, hey, take the game. And we was like, no, you take it. We don't want it. I'm just like, so is anybody going to take this damn game?
Adjustments. And that's what I saw leading into the Rams games. You saw adjustments. Yep. And not just halftime adjustments early on. Because what did what's his name? The Colts coach do? When Anthony Richardson started to literally throw the game away, he scrapped it. We're gonna run. We're gonna save clock. You can't stop our running. They're gashing us, right? Jonathan Taylor went off. Prior to that, Jonathan Taylor hadn't done anything to us.
Yeah.
So the adjustments and the ebbs and flows have to go with both teams. The one thing I saw that I liked about the Panthers, because I know we're notorious for doing it, we didn't play down to our competition, but when we put our foot on their neck, we applied more pressure finally.
Agreed. And we haven't seen that in a long time. And I'm happy that
I didn't like, and I didn't like how we started off. Now, my one criticism about the defense is we got to do better with stopping the run. We let Chuba Herbert just run that ball down there like that. An open ass field like that for him to run through. That's unacceptable. We can't keep doing that. We cannot have good defense.
They were able to clean that shit up because he didn't have another big run like that again the rest of the game.
No, he did. So, and I'm glad we learned from that, but we still gave up 100 yards.
You take that run rush out of the game, he only was like 2.6 yards per carry. So I mean, he didn't really hurt. So it was just that one rush.
Sanders didn't do shit.
Because
he still did a solid game. Don't get me wrong.
He had a few runs.
Yeah,
he didn't have no
97 or 98.
97 yards, but they had total 100
times, 12 times. Like,
they passed
the ball a lot.
They didn't run the ball a lot.
Yeah.
But think about Andy Dalton only had like 15 yards in the first half. Like he couldn't throw the ball. They had to rely on
some Oppo research. Doing some Oppo research and listening to Carolina Panthers talk and their evaluation of what happened this past game. Their biggest gripe was they're like, why the fuck did we get away from the run game? We started the game running out good, and then all of a sudden, like, they stopped running the ball against
behind. They just stopped running it.
And you get desperate because now it's like, now I'm too far behind. We got to play desperate football. We got to get the ball out quick, often, and down the field as quick as we can. So, I mean,
that's the thing. Like, this Bears defense, man, I'm telling any team right now, and I don't care who your quarterback is or who your offense is, it's not going to be easy to pass the ball against this secondary. It's not going to. So if you start beating us in the run game and we start pressing ourselves and moving our linebackers, you're going to get us on those 5-10 quick slant hits and everything like that.
Let me ask you a question, and this is for the panel. I hear you saying that, but then I look at the upcoming teams that we have. That traditionally, right, if you say the Rams, if they were healthy with Kupp and them, Stafford probably would do a lot more passing.
No question.
Absolutely. Right? Stafford is known for passing a lot. So,
that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to keep that in perspective, too, because the one thing that we know that Trevor Lawrence they're going to throw that ball 30, 40 times. But
they do have two solid ass running backs in Higsby and Travis Etienne.
Well, remember Bixby is the new kid. That's the new kid.
Yeah,
that's the new guy.
He's pretty fast. Now, I will say this much, even about
he's running strong and hard
with these quarterbacks.
Right.
They don't have weapons that we need to be that threatened by. But understand that when they get behind, they're going to be pass heavy too. Trevor Lawrence going to look for them deep balls quite often in this game. I know because he has some young talented receivers. They're not world beaters, but they can still beat you. One or two steps if you let them. But I'm looking forward to
Thomas Jr. is coming on. Brian Thomas Jr. is nothing to look over.
No, he's not. Listen, LSU.
I want to go on to a comment too. Lorenzo, man, love you, bro. But 3 yards of carry is not bad. You keep bringing up 3 yards of carry. I mean, that's not – if you were in the twos, I'd be a lot more worried. 3 yards of carry, you're looking at a third and short pretty much all the time. And we're pretty successful in third and short. It's when we get to third and longs is what kills us. Like,
but when you like 4.5 yards a carry, now you're in great territory.
well, yeah,
He's
if you're
talking about,
over
he's
4,
talking
you
about
never
for
even
us,
have.
for us rushing the ball or allowing the run. Which
I
one
mean,
you
if
talking
you're
about?
over 4, we're not passing the ball 30 times. I mean, at least you shouldn't be passing the ball 30 times if we're over 4 because you can't stop the run.
Yep.
I'm not mad at 3 yards
going to
carry.
be.
I'm mad if you're not rushing the ball at least 20 times a game. That's when I'm mad about it. I don't care if
I
you're
will say
telling me
this too
20
about
yards, 6 yards. I think they finished with 6 yards per play. I think is what the Bears finished with. I'm fine with 6 yards per play. That's consistent first down. That's chain movement.
Yeah,
I'm not mad.
I will say this about Jacksonville, though. I am glad
I think
that Jacksonville
the Bears,
got their win.
So the Bears,
team. Yeah.
So
Lorenzo, I know you're
Jonathan
old school,
Owens
man.
on the defensive end. Jonathan Owens on the defensive end is definitely going to be tested on our defense with Brisker being out. If Owens,
I like having him as a backup, but that's gonna.
So
he will.
But that may be.
You're going to see a lot of Kyler Gordon. I mean,
do we know that Briscoe's going to be out? Because I know they say that he could travel after he clears protocol.
He technically can, but
they left. They left already.
Yeah,
but he can still take a private plane.
But he can still meet up with them, though. They said.
But he shouldn't if he hasn't. And this is
only
my
if
opinion.
he clears. Yes, it's only if
he hasn't cleared protocols this week. I don't want him to take a chance of getting hurt.
Oh yeah.
No. If
he cleared, you don't protocol. He's not going. He's not going. He's not going to go. No.
I think Chicago is saying that if he clears on Friday, and he takes a plane up there, hey, play him. I don't care if he didn't have practice. It's still huge having Brisker back in that game. But under no circumstances is he flying there and playing if he is not cleared. No circumstances.
Absolutely. Yep.
I like to bring
me personally. I would rather them just rest him and sit him, give him because we have the bye week, and then give him an extra week of rest. Just because he's a fragile, like as much as he's a big player and he just has no regard for his body. So
a lot of times
he could hate for him.
He's a thumper
to go out there, get dinged up again, come back too soon, and then he's out for long.
And honestly, this is not to downplay the Jacksonville Jaguars, but do we really need Brisker for just this one game? Right? Like we can't handle this damn team without Brisker. Then that's a concern for me. That's one player. He is a dynamic and impactful player, but he ain't the most impactful player. Let's be real about that. I don't want to sit up here again. I'm not discrediting or dismissing the Jacksonville Jaguars, but we're still a better team personnel-wise than that team. So I don't think we need that much of him out there to even be that worried that he misses this game. And quite honestly, I like the fact that we're playing a Jacksonville team that has some confidence after winning their first game, because when you play winless teams, the last thing you want to fucking do is be the damn team they actually win against. And they'll come with desperation confidence, like, you know what, we ain't got shit to lose. Let's go out here and play to win at all times when they win this. But the fact they got to win, I'm okay playing against them versus a winless thing, because I'd be damn if we be the damn team they beat and finally got a win on. No, I don't want
wait, you know what's crazy? We have switched to next week's game already. We haven't even finished talking about the
we'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there.
But since we're talking about it,
we were talking about Brisker, and that's how it got flipped.
Which I'm fine with. You know, we don't have to. I mean, besides maybe a couple of highlights, if we had any, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we got our highlights in. We want to break down highlight. We'll do highlights, and then we'll start.
We got some highlights.
Yeah, I want to do, because here's the thing. Like anything, Caleb got into a rhythm.
Absolutely.
And that's what he needs to carry over into the next. And the coaches, right, they got into a rhythm as well. Mm-hmm. This is the first time I saw Waldron. I was not mad. Like, dude, you did not screen us to death.
It was the first time I saw Waldron's hand.
He was listening to the damn players. Yeah. That's what the hell you need to do. Listen to the talent that's in front of you and let them cook.
Yeah,
let them work.
He is doing a very good. I mean, it's only one game. Don't get me wrong. We want more, but he's done a very good job at keeping the defense off balance. Like they're not predicting a play. Like I maybe had 2 plays where I had to take a shot. You know, like they were joking around in the pregame show about if you know the play, you got to take a shot.
Oh, I wish I could have done that game with you all, because I actually called about 7.
Okay, I only called 2.
I had about
because the one-on-one, the one-on-one with DJ, because the other safety.
I called that one. Yeah,
you knew that was coming. Like
Yeah.
Well,
You
you still
didn't think
could.
that was coming. You just don't know football, right?
I
everybody-
called one play that he
All
was
right.
throwing to Keenan Allen, and he ended up throwing to Keenan Allen, and Keenan Allen got the first down. I knew he was going there because I saw
All right.
where Keenan Allen was going on that route. I'm like, yeah, he can't help us.
Yeah, break down those
Let's
highlights.
refresh our memories here.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be a while, so grab your popcorn. We got a lot of good highlights.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Worried about Chuba Hubbard and this offensive line going right at the teeth of the Chicago Bears defense. There is nobody there to touch him. When no one's touching him, you got to thank that offensive line. Look at them get a hat on a hat.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
2nd down and 6. Williams play fake. Now throws wide open. It's DJ Moore, the former Carolina Panther, is in for. Panthers must cross midfield, get to the Bears 49 for a first down. Dalton wrapped up. Down he goes. Back at the 34. On the toss, it's Swift. Inside the 35, 30. First down. This will be 2nd and goal. The give is to Johnson. He's in. Touchdown. 3rd down and 11. Williams. Sidearm throw. It is caught and then breaking 3 and picking up a first down. 6 of 7 for only 8 yards in the air so far today. Over the top, it's complete to Tremble.
Fumble!
Lost it. Bears.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Now, as we talked about moments ago, an opportunity for a 2-for-1 score at the end of the half, and then get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Here's Swift inside the 20, still going. Swift finally tackled. Kramer shifts the handoff to Swift, and this time he's in. Johnson in the backfield, 3rd down and 5 for Chicago. Must get to the 48. Williams throws. It is caught. The time feel too good when he took the skates off, which is common.
Yeah.
2nd down and 8. Williams, Moore, end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
There you go. Like clockwork.
On 2nd down, Dalton steps up, fires. You talked about them looking to take some shots, and this one is intercepted by Byard.
Ball skills.
Is excited to be here in Chicago. 2nd and 4. It's a first down across midfield for Odunze.
Reacting now, they're just moving down the field again.
Empty set, 1st and 10. Pass is complete. Keenan Allen, what a career he's had.
He'll be a big help for Caleb Williams.
From the 30. Williams sets, throws, another completion. DJ Moore, 2 of his 3 catches in the first half went for touchdowns.
Nice job, J.C. Horn.
On 3rd down, Williams moving to his right, inside the 10, the 5. Last year, Aaron Rodgers sat for 3 years.
That's right.
Your guy, Drew Brees, sat with the Chargers.
That's correct.
Before becoming a starter. Eli Manning.
Mahomes, they don't try to beat you up. They try to big you up, and then you see the players perform because of it.
Bird down in 5. Dalton wrapped up. Andrew Billing.
That's a story in itself.
Right, because of the timing of it. 2nd down and 8. Sidearm throw is caught by Komet. And he will take it all the way. 2nd and 6. Dalton, complete. Hubbard, lost it.
Fumble?
Ball is loose. Dexter looking to recover. Johnson lined up behind him. 1st and goal. It's Johnson, and he is in. Johnson's 2nd touchdown today.
Going to take a look at Murray. He's pulling around. And he's grabbing, then a little push, and that's the frustration. J.C. Horn, extremely frustrated. Then he goes after another offensive lineman, and now all of a sudden it's...
Here we go, Young on 4th down. Wrapped up and taken down.
Decline. Had to go to finish it with the claw, huh?
First of all,
Hey, he had a game like that. Why the hell not? The what?
Whoever came up with those highlights and those little ad libs, perfect.
Love it.
Oh,
Good job, Commish. That was damn good
Some
job.
more like
man.
that? More like that? All right, I got you.
yes,
yeah.
that was dope. That was dope for real. I got
I'm
one.
happy y'all enjoyed them.
I got one question though. One question, and it's not a bad question. Where the hell did Murray come from?
Hey, man, listen. We got a name like Bill Murray, who's a Chicago legend.
Right?
Chicago
That is a
legend.
God-given gift.
You gotta
right
have
there,
I want to
Like,
know
you-
why
Why
his
hasn't
parents
he
intentionally
been
named
playing?
him that
that is
because
the
of that
football
reason.
gods right there, man.
Why
I
hasn't he
think
been
his
playing?
parents
Hey,
named him that.
I'm telling you this right now. I was talking to Commish about this. Like, if, hopefully Jenkins get healthy and all that, but I mean, Pryor's playing so well as well. Like, what are you going to do, man?
Pryor and
it's a
Murray.
good problem to have. Don't get me wrong. It's a very good problem to have, but he was mauling people.
Keep Pryor and Murray in the damn game. Nate Davis and Jenkins can sit out, and we need them.
When you see a football player, I don't give a damn if he was drafted, undrafted, off the banana cart. What? Let that man play some football.
Let him cook.
Let him cook, because he was, man, I was like, I didn't even see, because I'm thinking like, okay, it's going to be Pryor, Nate Davis, some combination. And then he come up, I'm like, wait, who is he?
Nate Davis, I guess they were saying still wasn't 100% according to them.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
actually, I think he was
I am so happy
he
that
was a
you
healthy
did.
scratch. He was a healthy scratch. They didn't have him out there for a reason.
So then if
Yeah,
that's
he was
the
dressed.
case,
Nate Davis was dressed.
He was dressed?
He was dressed.
I thought I saw Nate Davis on the
Yeah, he was
sideline
dressed.
and he just didn't get in the game.
According to them, he
I
was
saw him on the sideline.
not
I don't remember
fully
if he was
100%, but he did dress.
Okay.
He has that soft tissue injury like Devontae Adams right now.
More like soft vagina issue.
As soon as he gets traded, voila, he's better.
Of course.
Cured.
My hamstring.
If you Devontae Adams, you damn well better sit out and say you don't feel good or something hurt, because the Raiders ain't going no damn well. But anyway, to see
Herbert's
that
been doing our
line
kickoff
much
for
better
games.
now. Now there was much more pass protection. There was much more run blocking out there. Again, this is 2 games in a row that they have gotten better with these guys out there. Kramer is doing a damn good job at fullback. I love that too. I'm glad Keith brought it up because Kramer coming in there providing some extra baggage, if you will, to get us in that damn end zone. Sometimes keep this simple. Run the damn ball in. I don't give a damn they line up fast.
And
just run in there with I formation, put him in the damn end zone.
And
No
JB, just a heads up on your part. I did not count those as in I knew the plays, because I think everybody and their mother knew those fucking plays were coming when Kramer was in the game. But you still could not stop it.
So wait,
I love it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't count those.
We should have been doing that the last 3 years.
100%.
You know what I'm saying, JB? I said that. I was like, I couldn't get too upset, too happy about it because I'm like, what the fuck took you so long? This is not that hard. This is not rocket science. Run the damn ball through their damn teeth. I don't give a damn how they line up. We getting in this damn end zone. That's the mindset you gotta have. If you already don't even believe you can execute a damn play, it ain't gonna get executed.
It's
you
not.
gotta run the damn ball.
But sometimes you just have to line up man to man. I say this in jest, but serious as well. If you go back to football lore, there was this game called the Super Bowl where somebody got cute and could have upset Tom Brady, but they didn't want to give it to Marshawn Lynch. I'm not going to say no names, Pete Carroll, but he was on suicide watch for a long time.
The question was that Pete Carroll? Because I don't know if that was Pete Carroll who made that.
I'm sure it
But
was
Pete Carroll should have been like,
and Pete Carroll who signed off on that. And Marshawn
Watch
Lynch,
this. I was going to say Pete Carroll should have been like, what the hell are you doing?
Watch this. I would have been like this. Hey, Bill Belichick, I'm about to run Marshawn Lynch 4 straight times.
Yeah, stop him.
See if you can stop it, bitch.
See if you can stop it.
Yeah.
I'll even tell you what gas he's going in.
They ain't want Marshawn to win MVP.
And you know what? And that's just like they didn't want Barry Bonds to break the home run record because he don't talk to the media. I don't care about that. I want to win. You know what Pete Carroll can't say? He can't say he's got 2 of them things.
No, he can't.
He can't. But you know what he can say? He's being accused of making the biggest blunder in Super Bowl history.
He tried to do.
Absolutely. He definitely did.
Because he tried to give Russell Wilson, make him a legend, like in his second or third year. Russell Wilson would have won back-to-back championships with only being in his rookie contract, and then win Super Bowl MVP because he threw that game-winning touchdown. Like that's what he was trying to do, trying to give a personal favor.
I care about getting the ring, not who gets.
No, I mean neither.
I care about that too.
I know losing
Yeah,
the game,
I
but
care about
that
care
more
about
than
that?
any damn thing.
Hey, Crook. You know who else don't care about that, but can say they beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice? Eli Manning.
Eli.
Hey, we can also say, and we always talk about this too, going back to 2006 with them Bears. Why wasn't Thomas Jones out there running that ball more?
Thomas Jones in the game.
Why? But I forgot who it was. Was it Alex Brown we had on the show that said Thomas Jones was not 100% in that game, and Lovey was not going to put him out there to hurt himself more if he was not 100%. Okay, but still, that fucking sucks.
Hey, guess what? In the Super
Same
Bowl,
shit with Cutler too in the damn NFC title game, who claimed to be so goddamn hurt. But I'm hearing now that, because I had this argument recently, that it was an MCL sprain or MCL
Brian
sprain
Urlacher came out and said it too. Like he had a severe sprain in his MCL.
Listen. Cutler still owed me fucking money for that damn game. I don't give a damn what was wrong with him. I still want my damn money.
Raise your hand if you've ever taken the shot.
Oh yeah, fuck.
The shot to get back in the game.
Get out of pain, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Super Bowl.
It's Super Bowl.
Or
the NFC title game.
You can have the whole offseason to recover too.
Or a playoff game to get to the damn Super Bowl. Either way,
the only time you could not keep me out there performing is if I had a head injury, concussion type things. That
or a back injury. Because
something where you just cannot be anywhere close to yourself.
You can't do nothing without your back.
Did you want to show those plays?
That's over with.
Yes.
Frank, did you want to show those plays that you had?
Yes. I had. I can do that. Hold up.
Yeah,
I don't got that ready yet.
Might as well, since before we start getting into next week's game,
so
and then after
I wanted to. We have been for we can say weeks now saying offensive line fucking awful, offensive line this, offensive line that. I want to give them high praise in this game, so I made this little guy right here. So not just offensive line, just blocking in general. Beautiful inside block with Kmet there. Braxton Jones on the outside, beautiful block. Everett outside, beautiful block. And then it goes back. Look at these interior guys. I know it was Carolina, everybody. I understand that, but it's still an NFL football team. And those are just beautiful holes where if you're going to see, I know Dave's on right now. He could talk about those a-holes that he was talking about before. But that is a beautiful hole for him to penetrate into, right, Dave?
Listen, Frank, I'm glad you brought this up because I want to make
hold
this
up. Let's talk. Let me talk when this we just done. Here's another one on that one beautiful screen pass that they called.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to give huge shout outs to our guy that we've been giving shit to all year so far. Look how far Sheldon goes down the freaking field and continues blocking.
He did.
He was in front of Swift pretty much the entire time.
He was.
Just clearing the way for Swift to keep doing what he's doing.
His big ass is moving, boy.
I got to give him praise for that. And we were talking about big old Bill Murray. Look at this shit.
Man.
Look at this. He mauls one guy to help his center. And then he sees Braxton kind of getting beat on the outside. So he says, fuck it. Goodbye. and then to make matters worse, he sees his guard his center kind of struggling a little bit more again. So he says, fuck it. Let me get him the fuck out of here. And then he goes, well, there's another guy in front of me. I'm going to get him the fuck out of there. Holy shit.
He clocked his ass twice.
That is a bear. That is
a fucking bear.
And
I love that, man. And just for clarity,
they asked him, Bill Murray, would you like to hit somebody? And he's, boy, would I?
I think he enjoyed that way more than we
joy, rapture.
The only thing that was awful about that was after he mauled Braxton Jones' guy, Braxton Jones allowed him to get the fuck up and still kind of get to the quarterback. Braxton, keep his ass down, dude. Don't let him get
keep his ass down. But DeAndre Swift, who's one of the best dual threat running backs in the fucking league, you're not going to sit up here and tell me that he's been productive with Philly, productive with Detroit, and he all of a sudden don't know how to fucking run in Chicago? Bullshit. The damn line was not providing any damn holes or gaps for him to run through up until the last 2 weeks. So we're seeing now the very dual threat that he is in this fucking league coming to fruition, being productive out there in the running and passing game. Just exactly what he's been doing his whole fucking career. So for anybody who ever thought or had any doubt that or blame going towards DeAndre Swift, you're an idiot, because this damn dude know what the fuck he's doing with that ball. And now we're seeing that. So now we got to keep building on
this. Key thing, David, and open.
I always said too with the 1-2 punch too. I loved Roshan.
I love that.
And Swift instead of Roshan.
I'm gonna push back. Chicago, I'm gonna push back just a little bit, because when you run this type of offense, Swift is not the bell cow, because you need a back that can break those first tackles.
True, but he got to be shifty too. Now he got to be shifty. I got the moves.
Dual running backs.
I agree, but you
got to. I love the dual running backs too, because Roshan gonna get them tough yards. and gonna maul them motherfucker.
You have to put him in the position to be successful with what he does best.
Absolutely. On those short third down, on those short yard situations, that's where Roshan shined the most. Because Roshan, we get 3rd and 4. Roshan will give about 7 to 8 goddamn yards.
Because remember, if y'all remember, Swift was kind of like that guy at Georgia. Like he was in a long runs after he come right after the field.
It was him and Chubb.
Yeah, but those weren't as big of boys as they are in the NFL right now, man.
True, but they were still dynamic players though at Georgia.
No, but I'm saying that was a good 1-2 punch. Right. So, but my point being is, don't run him between the tackles, and when he gets tackled, get mad at the line. No, you kind of shouldn't run him between the tackles unless you're mauling people.
Yeah, that part is true. Now, he can break a few tackles here and there, but he ain't breaking as many as Roshan.
There you go. That go back to play calling.
But yeah, it does. But to that point, JB, I had to ask y'all all the same question in regards to our running game. What does that mean for Khalil Herbert?
Trade him while you could have. We've been saying that in the beginning of the season. I wanted him traded.
I don't want to trade him just because it's a long NFL season, and if God forbid something happens to Roshan, then you're going to be like, shit.
I'm kind of on the fence about that. I'm kind of where you are, JB, and I'm listening to what
I just want to keep him for depth-wise. Real quick, well, my question is the fullback. Is he just wasting a spot now? If we're going to keep on using Murray as our fullback, then
Shane, Blasingame very good in special teams, though. Blasingame is very good in special teams.
But Blasingame got paid. He's a fullback by trade. Kramer, I want to say, played a little fullback in high school / lineman type deal. Like they put him in the situations. So it's like that Refrigerator Perry thing with him.
Yeah,
we love it. It's nostalgic, but I agree with you, Crook, because if Blasingame is healthy and he's not playing, that's a problem for me.
It's a big problem. And Shane Waldron is not still utilizing all the damn talent that's on this team, which includes Blasingame. But to that point about Khalil Herbert, he still got speed on him. He can still be useful in this offense. Now, the person who's a healthy scratch who ain't seen the goddamn field no more until
don't say his name yet. Don't say his name yet, because I got something to say about that in a minute.
All right. I won't bring him up, but
does that mean we got to hit
Because I got a question.
We can have a 3-headed monster here if this offensive coordinator knows how to utilize these 3 dynamic running backs, because they all have talent in their own right to be successful in this offense.
I don't want to utilize 3 running backs, though. I don't want to do that because it takes the rhythm away from your running backs. I am perfectly fine
I'm with you on the subbing thing. Yeah. Now I have a problem with always subbing.
I don't like 3.
Here's let me answer that 2 ways, right? The first thing is, when Mr. Chicago, when you asked your question, I said, let me answer first. Because the thing about Khalil Herbert is Khalil Herbert could be a starter in this league. Khalil Herbert is not trash. No, he's not. Yeah, he's not. And anybody can say he is, I kind of wonder if you know football.
Right? I'm not saying trash, but I don't know if he's a starter.
Well, no. Now here.
He could listen. If you have a star running back, he could be a star number 2 for damn.
I'm not denying that. I've always said he's a very good number 2.
Go ahead, JB.
Well, again, here's the thing. If you remember, we came into the season with 5 running backs, right? So don't forget, Travis Homer knows the system that Waldron has in place probably better than anybody, right? So you have another third running back if you're worried about Herbert, or if you're worried about somebody getting hurt. You can use Homer, who has had success in this league.
And Homer's a dog too.
Homer's a special teamer. He needs to stay in the special team.
And that's fine, but he's still a dog if he's got to fill a spot.
If he's got to fill a spot, and I'm not saying that he's this great guy that's going to get us 1,000. Nobody's saying that. If we get to the point where we got to use Travis Homer, we got a lot more problems than Travis Homer.
Hell yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Right? Third down back, cool. The thing that you need to do right now is you need to call Dallas because their run game sucks.
And not what we just saw this past week, though. Because I picked him up on my fantasy football team.
Ezekiel Elliott's 172 years old, man.
I don't
Listen, Ezekiel got a lot of goddamn miles. Listen, there's a lot of miles on that goddamn Chevy on that GMC Yukon, man. There's a lot of miles on that Yukon.
But
a lot of miles on
Ryan Poles likes to acquire picks. So I'm just throwing this out there to the panel and to the fan group. Why wouldn't you call Dallas and be like, hey, I got a guy that runs a 4.4 running back. Pretty good.
And Dallas has a good offensive line, too. And Herbert sees holes. He's going to explode through them.
Well, and we can get a good pick for him.
Pick for Herbert. We ain't getting that.
And that could be another lineman.
I'm fine with a third and a fourth round pick or something like that.
We can get someone with that.
If Jerry Jones is stupid as I think he is, which I think he is.
No, which you know he is.
Third round.
Which you know he is.
But if I'm not mistaken, Jerry does not spend a lot of money. He loves those picks as well. He doesn't really too often go out there and try to catch a lightning in a bottle, pretty much. He doesn't do that. Jerry's ego is so high, he wants his picks.
But think about when he first drafted Ezekiel Elliott out of Ohio State. Now, he was a high draft pick. And Zeke gave them some damn good years leading the league and being one of the toughest running backs in the game. But it's a lot of wear and tear on that body because he's been taking too many goddamn hits. And so now it's like, him and the other guy, they back up. Okay, Pittsburgh game was okay, but other than that, they ain't been doing shit that's relevant to even bring up in the running game in this damn league. No, they need some help in that running game for sure. And if I'm posed, I'm listening to offers. I'm considering it. I ain't saying I'm gonna pick the phone up and start calling people for him, but if people call me, oh shit, I'm listening. I'm all in. What you got?
All I know is Donald did very good on my fantasy team.
And what if they only offer
he's their leading running back, and Zeke is a
body.
Man, we should have never let you go. You did everything for us.
Yeah, this is a 1 year thing, man. It's a 1 year thing.
But Herbert is young enough, fast enough, and would fit that system because Kellen Moore ain't running the ball. I mean, not Kellen Moore. What's that man's name? They took over for Kellen Moore.
Rico Dell?
I'm saying the offensive coordinator.
I don't remember.
Joe Brady. He wants to run the ball.
Yeah. And he wants to utilize Dak in play actions, which that would work.
The biggest hit on Khalil Herbert is he don't pick up the blocks well. He don't
block and he doesn't catch out of the backfield.
And he don't catch out of the backfield really that much either. So it's like he's a running back, he's a football player, but that missing that block or not being able to help your goddamn quarterback block for him, like that's a big hit on him.
So
and Dak's already getting knocked the fuck around.
Watch this. Does Zeke pick up that block?
Zeke is a bigger body.
No,
he's a bigger body.
He doesn't pick up blocks anymore.
Okay, yeah. I'll say that. He don't pick it up like he used to, because when he used to, he'd be like a little linebacker checking, hitting damn linemen hard. So
and that's unexpected, but yeah. And that's why I say if you give them that 1-2 punch, because Dowdell's the future. Remember, they got rid of Tony Pollard.
That was stupid.
They didn't want to resign him. So now you know that 1-2 punch is reeling. And there might be, and I'm just saying Dallas because I physically know that that they want to run the ball and I see what they're doing. It might be another team that could use a running back as well. But right now, there's no sense in hanging on to Khalil Herbert if he's never going to play.
Yeah, I agree.
The Raiders also don't have a damn running game either. Zendale White.
Zach Moss got hurt. Zach Moss, he got hurt, right?
He did, but yeah, and Zendale White ain't doing
Zach
shit.
Moss is with the Bengals.
They need a running game.
Oh, he's not. Zach Moss is not with the Raiders anymore.
No, he's
Lord.
No, they have.
Oh yeah, that Moss. With
Matheson, I believe. They have Matheson.
Matheson and Zendale White.
The Vikings?
Yeah. The Raiders have Matheson and Zendale White.
You better call the Raiders.
Yeah, I think Moss is with
Getsy loves Herbert too.
So yeah, it's like pair him back up with Getsy.
Yeah, Getsy likes
Hey,
Yeah, go right ahead. Go
Hey,
over there with him.
Pierce, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, see,
Well, the Raiders have their own issue right now.
The Raiders are stupid enough to give us a second or third pick.
This is what I'm talking about. You always need to go to the next step. We're holding on to two people right now we don't need to hold on to, and that's going to segue me to my next. And I'm not even saying he's great enough to be on this team. But would you all call Kansas City right now with all their wide receiver trouble and ask what's up with Velvet?
I don't think anybody's going to make you deal with Velvet.
Let me tell you something. Okay.
Hi, I'm Velvet Jones.
I should have known you was going there with this.
You knew I was.
Yeah, I knew he was too.
He ain't sought after like you think he is, JP. Ain't nobody looking for him. Listen.
No, I mean, he's going to be available for any team to have on their practice squad next year.
A seed.
I asked, would you make the call?
A seed has the potential. I'm going to answer that question with an analogy. A seed has the potential to grow into a flower. But when you're trying to water the goddamn thing and the soil ain't quite absorbing that water, it grows into nothing. So it's a wasted seed. We've given him every opportunity to be somewhat impactful or productive in this damn team, offense, special teams, whatever. And nothing, man. Cut our losses. He's a healthy scratch for a damn reason. He will only be in the game as if a person goes down and it's a dire need to have a body out there. He won't be included in the damn offense for the sake of actually getting the damn ball. But
no, I'm not disagreeing that because the next man up has to be Tyler Scott, right?
Yeah. Where is he? I'm going to ask that question too. Why is he not out there?
So again, instead of losing him for nothing, like John just put up the list of the 2025 unrestricted free agents, there's a lot of guys right now that you're just going to lose for nothing. Why not get something for him? He was a third-round pick. If you're telling me right now Kansas City would be like, man, I got 3 6-round picks.
City, and I'm telling you, JB, Kansas City ain't looking for no goddamn.
They took Valdez Scantling last year, and nobody thought he was going to make the roster. They took Kadarius Toney off the scrap heap. Let's not say what they won't do.
They also let his ass go too because he dropped more goddamn passes than
they did. But that's why I just said make.
Hey, Foulmouth, how's the wifey doing? Update, Foul. We got Foul in the comments.
Because
man,
we're waiting.
We got a mini mouth with us.
Yeah, man, we're waiting in real time, bro.
Hey guys, let's pay some bills real quick. We're about an hour into it. Let's pay some bills real quick, and then we'll come back and get back into it.
Come back, and I want to answer Keith's question.
All right.
When high standards prevailed, when excellent craftsmanship was displayed and treated with the utmost importance. Acquire the crisp, refreshing taste of Moore's Beer. Moore's Beer. Raise your standards.
Still waiting for the birds.
Moore's Beer. Yep. Thank you to all our sponsors, Moore's Beers and In the Zone and Fantasy Jocks. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. We really do appreciate all the sponsors that we do get.
Can you show that again? Because I actually want one of those.
Which one?
The belt.
Oh, the belt?
What do you want? Just like a Bears belt?
No, the Fantasy Jocks belt.
You got to win that fantasy football.
I'm winning right now.
Are you winning right now? I'm undefeated.
Oh, well, we're not in the same league.
JB, we're in the same division.
We're not in the same league.
You're not top of that division. We're in the same conference, I should say. Yeah, we are, JB. You're them.
Oh wait, you talking about in
for our fantasy football league. for the
I didn't know I
network
was
league.
in there.
Our fantasy league.
Yeah, I'm in there too.
You haven't been setting the lineup? Yeah, we continued
No, I
on
was
from
in
last
it.
season.
I
It's
didn't
only a
know I was in it.
16-man league.
Yes, sir. I'm
I'm
in there
guessing
too.
you just auto draft.
Yeah,
I think I just beat you, Mr.
The
Chicago.
sleeper app.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
Hold on,
was
can
that you that beat me
somebody-
by
Yeah,
like
it's a
2
sleeper.
points?
Hold on. Can somebody share that with me? Because I only know that I'm in 2 leagues, and I didn't.
I thought you were in it. Let me look
yeah.
at it.
You're on the sleeper. Download the sleeper app. That's where it was on last
You said
season when we had our
sleeper?
30.
Sleeper app?
Yes, sleeper. Yes, the sleeper app.
Oh, y'all up here!
So-
Y'all up here playing games. Y'all beating me knowing I wasn't playing. Okay, okay. I see.
I
what
lost
y'all
by
doing.
like 2
Yeah,
damn
you're in
points
it,
last
dude.
week. I'm super pissed about it.
Yeah, you're 2-3, JB. Sorry, below 500.
That is not the league. I never knew I was in that league. I was talking about the league with G Sizzle and Iron Skillet Media, and then I'm in another league with some football friends.
Yeah,
But,
I'm also in the league with good old Dave down there.
We'll get everybody that we should get in there next year. Anybody that we
Oh,
forgot,
okay.
we do apologize about that as well. So we'll get you in next year for sure.
No worries, no worries. People understand.
But yeah, the Hawks are playing.
It's definitely not personal.
No, it's definitely not.
I do want to ask a question.
What question did you have?
Yeah.
So the question that I wanted to address what Keith Sperry was saying. I get it that you kind of feel, Keith, that Keenan Allen and Xavier Worthy would be like dynamic, but right now, Patrick Mahomes doesn't need Keenan Allen as much as Caleb Williams does.
Patrick Mahomes.
But Caleb Williams really does, because Keenan is become more than a safety valve, but just that veteran presence, that leadership, that big brother. Let me take you under my wing. Let me show. Because when you watch Keenan Allen play, I promise you, he's the only person on the field, which I really don't know what route he's about to run.
You got a good point there.
It seems like
You
every
do. You
route
got a
he
good
runs,
point there.
this is just coming from my eyes.
He runs his own route. He runs his own route. Yeah, he runs his own route.
It's a good point there.
And
but he does provide a safety net for Caleb for sure.
He does. So I don't think Bears would be in a, even if you lose them. I don't think the Bears.
I'm saying if the Chiefs come out and offer us a first or a second round pick for Keenan Allen, yes, I'm going to take it, but that's not going to happen.
Listen, y'all both need to pump your brakes. The Chiefs gonna go after Devontae Adams. If they smart and if Devontae is smart, he only going to KC.
So they can't afford him for you. They can't afford him. I think they said till technically, according to the money, they wouldn't be able to afford him till after the trade deadline because every week is $990-something thousand that he drops. The people that can afford him right now are the Jets, the Baltimore Ravens, the.
But the Raiders will pay majority of that salary for the remainder of this year.
They don't have to. The Saints, right? They don't have to pay it. Yeah. No. They don't have to pay it. That would be I'm paying half of it to get rid of him.
Well, didn't you guys already hear though? I mean, Max Crosby already came out and said if you're trading him, you might as well make it a max package deal because I'm going too. Otherwise, I'm not playing another game with the Raiders.
There you
Max
go.
Crosby came out and said that.
Man, listen.
So I mean, that takes out the Kansas City Chiefs right there because they can't afford.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold y'all. If I'm posed, I'm on that goddamn phone.
Oh, that's a very.
I'm asking. So, what you want for Max Crosby? Because this damn dude, literally, I think needs to get piss tested. Because I think he be on that 8 ball every goddamn time he on that damn line running after the goddamn quarterback. This dude, I think he's housed something. Because there's nobody that has more energy than him, other than probably T.J. Watt. But Max Crosby. Literally be on meth.
Can you picture that being a Max Crosby and Montez Sweat defensive front right there, man? Like,
well, they tried to get Crosby like last year.
They did. Last year, yeah, they did.
If we make a call and we get Crosby, JB, you heard it first from me. We're winning the goddamn Super Bowl. I don't give a damn.
But what are you trading for him, though? What are you trading?
I heard that too.
Max Crosby is multiple first-round draft picks. I mean,
trade
them.
Trade them. Stop being so goddamn scared, Pose. We got enough goddamn picks for next year. We still got Carolina second round.
Are we making that exact same mistake we made with Khalil Mack?
I want some linemen.
I want some linemen too. I'm with you on that. But I'm saying
the last thing I heard Crosby say is like, I got the Raiders logo tattooed on my body. I ain't going nowhere. I don't want to be go anywhere. So that's the last time I recently heard him say so. I mean,
that was before
I would be surprised.
Yeah, that was before that.
So here,
he got pissed when they're trying to move Devontae.
Here's the other thing.
What Devontae asked for.
Here's the other thing, and you see it right here. If you're the Raiders, can you afford to trade Max Crosby? You can afford to trade Devontae Adams. Can you afford to trade Max Crosby? Well, because you're talking about
you're gutting the team. Then you're starting over if you're doing that. Because if somebody is going to offer
you got an expensive stadium.
Crosby,
hey, gentlemen,
you're starting.
Here's the breaking news: the fucking Raiders suck. You already sailed. That boat has already sailed. You ain't going no goddamn where. You might as well.
But you got to give a reason to come. People, you got to give the people a reason to come into that expensive ass stadium and pay those expensive ass tickets to see some sort of entertainment.
Keep overpaying people. That's what he do.
If the Death Star is empty, they ain't got no money to pay nobody.
JB, listen to me. The Raiders is one of the most highly decorated fan bases in all of football. They gonna have their goddamn fans at that goddamn game with that silver and black. You know damn well they ain't gonna not sell no damn tickets, no matter how good, bad, or goddamn mediocre they are. They gonna still have fans out there selling that goddamn in them damn stands. Yeah, they will. Mark Davis is an idiot. He'll overpay for anybody.
It's a big difference between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Oakland/LA Raiders. A lot different.
They coming from over there. They coming from LA. LA 2 hours away from there.
You're not listening. The dad wanted to win. What did he say?
His son wants to make money.
He said, "Just win, baby.
Just win, baby."
I know that was during John Madden's time. Yeah. That was a long ass time ago.
I don't think the son really gives a care about.
He don't. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Look at that haircut. You think he's worried about anything else? Look at his haircut. Come on now.
Come on, man. Looking like Mo from the goddamn Three Stooges. Like, come on, man. Are you serious? He don't fucking care, but nothing but money. That's all he care about.
And that's why I said it doesn't make sense for him to trade certain pieces, because then the revenue won't flow like he thought. But moving back to the Bears' whole pawn, if you will, in this, it's still some people that you should really look into trading to get some picks back, because now you got players that are just holding spots, and you have some people that you're going to lose anyway. The only people on this list that I really don't care about losing, I mean, to be honest with you, if you say, well, we care about losing.
I don't want to lose Pryor after seeing what I saw. That's for sure.
No.
But let's look a little. Let's dig. My mama Odie say, let's dig a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
If we talk about losing Coleman Shelton, I don't care.
No.
We talk about losing DeAndre Carter.
I care about that. No, I
like what he's bringing.
Special teams. Listen,
I said
keep him.
Because there we go. I said because that also depends on how the maturation of Tyler Scott comes to play. But if we talking about losing Darrell Taylor and we got him for the cheap, I don't want to lose Darrell Taylor right now.
No, let me re-sign him to like a 2-year
deal. Right? If we talking about losing Matt Pryor. Hold on now. I got a problem with that because I need some depth in my line depending on if we draft well on the line. We know he can play. He's proven. So certain people I don't want to lose, right? Keenan Allen, I don't care about Keenan Allen. I really don't.
Real quick, JB, this is an unpopular opinion, and people going to be mad at me when I say this based on this goddamn list we're looking at.
You're going to say Tevin Jenkins.
Tevin Jenkins can fucking go. Now, if the price, listen to me. I like Tevin, but what I'm getting out of Tevin, I ain't getting a return on my goddamn investment. And he's been hurt way too fucking much. So with that being the case, if he ain't coming back on a cheap deal, because remember this offseason he was asking for a goddamn contract extension, you ain't even in no fucking position to be asking for that right now. So with that in mind, if he ain't coming back cheap, let his ass walk. I don't care.
The difference in the Tevin Jenkins contract thing is he's asking for a long-term deal, and you're not getting off of your injury
out there long term. So why the fuck would I invest long term?
You're going to be getting a 2-year deal max. That is all you're going to be offered.
I would give him a 2-year kind of.
I would give him a 2-year deal as well. It's not going to hurt me.
But here's the thing: the Nate Davis experiment.
Goodbye.
Over.
That'll be gone. See ya.
Done.
Right. So now you're talking about replacing 3 positions if you let Tevin go: left guard, center, and right guard. Now here's the thing: Is Pryor a long-term solution? We have to find out.
No.
Is Bill Murray? Because I am self-admitted, I don't know a lot about Bill Murray.
No, I don't either. Yeah.
I just like the fact that he plays football.
Illinois boy, I know a little bit about him. Illinois boy, he's a tough. He's a tough.
Yeah, but why are we just now hearing about him? Where was he prior? Where has he been?
Yeah, Pryor is an older lineman, so he's not a long-term solution.
No, not Pryor. I'm saying Pryor.
No, he's just saying
IOR. Where has Murray been prior to the Bears? Why have I not heard of this kid and he's out there looking like a damn all-star?
Well, listen, I had that question too, but seeing the way this offensive line has progressed, I'm just like, so you mean to tell me these damn people that we had out here the first 4 goddamn weeks of the damn season, we sit up here, we trusted them, but we're seeing a huge difference in these other 2 players coming in and having this whole line look a hell of a lot different in a good way. So your evaluation of this line, offensive lineman coach Morgan, you're a fucking bum for this. Shame. I'm gonna call him Shame Waldron if he don't continue on with progressing the way he's been progressing, because you can't double back on doing the same dumb shit that wasn't working after you saw the shit that was working and we was actually getting wins and scoring points. You can't do that. Don't do that.
Whoever's getting paid the most money is going to get the first crack at the job.
But isn't that the old way of doing things, though?
The guys that they had up there, the first, part of it.
Well, Nate Davis getting paid top dollars though, Crook. And what the fuck are we getting out of here?
Well, apparently not. It's not too old if they're still doing it. Eventually they did move on, and like instead of just being stubborn and being like, no, we're paying these guys, they're going to do it. Luckily, they said, all right, I got my job.
Just a heads up, because I am searching his history right now.
Okay.
For Bill Murray, he was undrafted. He signed with the New England Patriots in 2020, pretty much spent his entire career with them on their practice squad. He came out of Williams and Mary College. What the fuck is that?
I've heard of William and Mary.
I've never heard
of William and Mary University because my wife is a professor there, so I've heard of it.
That's where he came out.
Williams and Mary, William Penn. I've heard of all of them. Yeah,
I've never heard of him. All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all his history, man. He's young. He's young.
Murray's young, but I think Pryor is the older one, and I don't think he's a long-term solution. But I do want to say this about Pose and any possibility of looking for anybody else.
Go back. You said you don't think he's a long-term solution. I don't need him to be a long-term solution. I need him to be the bridge for the next guy we draft.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Well, what I was about to say, though, is in regards to possible trades. Now, if there's any linemen that teams are looking to move from that could be a potential trade of some value for us, I would hope Pose is on the phones thinking about, okay, what you guys want for in exchange. I think I heard Zach Martin, the offensive lineman. Obviously, he's older. But he's a veteran, though. So we need veteran leadership on this damn line. The one thing that this line lacks is balls and heart. Because this past week was the first time I seen people getting mauled the fuck over by this damn line. That's what I want to see from this damn line. You lay these motherfuckers down on that goddamn turf or on that damn grass. You don't let them disrespect you. We are bears. I need you to be a bear out there. Don't you let anybody just disrespect you like that.
You know what else we saw on that offensive line was Sheldon actually pointing out plays, calling schemes that he was seeing, and Caleb audibling to those scenes and it working.
I'm like, dude, keep doing that shit. Keep doing
that shit.
I agree, but at the same time, I don't want to get, because we know that Carolina's line wasn't that. Their defense three technique. Their Aaron Donald is with the Giants right now.
Yeah. Keep in mind, JB, that the Carolina Panthers defensive line was ranked 18th, and the Rams defensive line was ranked 19th. The Cowboys line is ranked 19th. That says a lot.
That says a lot. It does, and I agree with you on that. That says a whole hell of a lot, right? The problem that I'm going to have moving forward right now is if you're telling me that you got a guy like Bill Murray, call it one game phenom, whatever, I need to see a little more.
Absolutely.
Pryor been looking good. I need to see a little more. I don't care what we're paying Nate Davis. I want to win.
I'm telling you right now, you go into that film room and you watch that tape on what Bill Murray did, there is no fucking way that you are not starting him.
Guys, Nate Davis ain't getting back in the fucking game unless somebody get hurt.
Yeah, I don't see Nate Davis.
I'm telling y'all, I'm guaranteeing y'all, he's not getting back in his fucking lineup.
It better be.
Eberflus, and I'll give him credit for this, set the tone in training camp and calling his ass out and saying, if you're not practicing, you're not playing.
Absolutely.
I gave Eberflus respect when he did that. I love that.
Why don't you have a seat?
Yeah,
but
and clearly his mind ain't on football. So you know what? Sit this one out, man.
Hey,
go ahead.
You got people, but you got people to do this. And you look back and they be like, I'm paying him $10 million. Play him.
So?
No, I'm just saying, that does happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I said.
Well, listen, that happens in certain situations. I feel like, JB. Now, this is my opinion. I don't know this for sure, but when it's like a quarterback or a receiver or a running back and they being paid big money like that, then yeah, motherfuckers are like, he's playing until he can't. But offensive lineman, especially given his lack of production, I think the writing's on the wall, even from the goddamn people who signed the damn checks. Is like, okay, well, we ain't getting a lot out of him, so we're gonna get rid of him once the season's over with. So. Okay, that's cool.
We didn't want Nate Davis last year when he showed he didn't want to play no football, man.
We should have listened to Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel,
he said it.
He said it plain and simple. His work ethic ain't there. He ain't there, man. He ain't mentally there. And granted, he went through a horrific event with losing his mother. I can understand that. But if your mind ain't 100% in football, man, then just don't fucking play because you're hurting us more than you're helping us being out there half-assed the shit. I need you to just sit down then. Don't be out here and you ain't giving your all effort because this goddamn team consists of players who are giving their all, and when you ain't giving yours, it shows. You got to sit your ass down somewhere.
And that's what I need to see more of Eberflus. Remember we talk about, hey now, gamer kids, that's where we talk about Eberflus being a leader of men. I need to see more of that. And I know this is like kind of off task, but I have to go back to this. When we had Jason Peters, and we were like, he was too old, but he was like the number one ranked offensive lineman on our team at 40 years old.
Yep.
Let him mentor Braxton Jones because you knew Braxton wasn't ready to be thrown into the fire.
Yep.
And then he went to Dallas and damn near made a Pro Bowl. Like 42.
At 41 years old. At 41 years old, he was 1 or 2 votes shy of a Pro Bowl.
That speaks to his not only his knowledge and experience, but that speaks to his heart and his dedication to the damn game. You can't teach that in certain ways.
No, you can't teach
that. You ain't got that in you.
You can teach that, but you want to. They have to take that. They
have to have example.
They have to accept that. Yep.
You have to be an exemplary person. Jason Peters could have got Braxton Jones a little bit better, a little bit more knowledgeable. Maybe not the mechanics, maybe not the strength, but he could have got him there in certain sense. That's why, like what you said, the veteran presence. Right now, if the veteran presence, because everybody that leaves us tends to get better for whatever reason, when we keep talking about Chris Morgan needing to go, but at the same time, you got to protect that shiny new Ferrari back there. You have to. Because if he gets hurt, a lot of people about to get fired.
Absolutely. Because now look at where we at now. Now we in purgatory again, trying to figure out where the hell to go from here. But my thing is with this offensive line, Pose, you're an offensive line guy. I give you a lot of credit for a lot of damn moves you made elsewhere. You got to get this shit right. This is our prized possession back here, number 18. You got to protect him at all costs.
Hook or crook, you got to get him straight.
You got to, man. We need that. We need that ball down the goddamn field.
Hey, what my man say? DeMarcus Spirit, you need new security.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. We can't be half.
Speaking of number 18, let's take a look at this passing chart.
Good, man.
Real quick.
Hey, I like that. You know what? I like that, Crook. You know why? Because you can't pinpoint his tendencies.
100%. 100%. You can't look at that and know where exactly he's going to be going.
You really don't. And you know what? And this is no knock at Jaden Daniels, but when you look at his pass chart, he passed it more to the right more than he's doing any damn thing else. That's
predictable. Oh, yeah.
He's going to go up against one of the best damn defenses in the league with the Ravens this Sunday, and they're gonna battle test the shit out of him. Lamar going to show that rookie how the shit's supposed to be done. He ain't gonna be able to just run the ball like that.
Hold. Time out. We're not gonna do that on this show. We're gonna have a little truth around here. Now go back to what you said. You said the Baltimore Ravens gonna do what now?
The Baltimore Ravens gonna battle test the shit out of Jaden Daniels.
The same Baltimore Ravens that lost to the Raiders.
Okay, any given Sunday, man, we lost to the Colts. So what you saying? It happens.
We lost to the Colts, and the team we about to play put 37 points up against the Colts. We'll get to that in a minute. But what I want to say and I want to point out is this, and I'm not even saying about being battle tested because of what he's done. You cannot sit up there and say that you can get a harder test than the Cleveland Browns with Myles Garrett and them boys. You cannot say that you can get a much harder test than that.
It didn't look too hard for him. It didn't. Clearly, it didn't look that hard.
Wait, that could be telling us something.
Hey, Ravens.
But I'm gonna say this much. As much as I like Jaden Daniels, JB, he ain't fucking played us. I can guarantee y'all, ladies and gentlemen, the Bears Nation of Chicago Clubhouse podcast. I'm letting y'all fuckers know right now. Jaden ain't doing all this shit on this fucking defense. You can fucking book it. He gonna get his ass rocked around here. We don't play all.
He hasn't played a dominant pass rushing team yet.
Absolutely, he has.
Yes, he has.
And we play his ass in the
Cleveland
couple weeks.
did not have Myles Garrett in the game. Myles Garrett sat, dude. He is their pass rusher.
Yeah, he is. So he was getting through them. He ain't doing that shit to this defense.
But
we don't allow all that shit.
The one thing I'm going to give credit, and I'm not going to give it to Jaden Daniels, but, we went out and got a lot of weapons on the offensive side to pass to. They went out and got one of the two best offensive linemen in the NFL this offseason.
They did. And JD, I'm gonna send you Jaden Daniels pass sharp.
If Myles Garrett was in that game, that might have been a different game.
Going to the right.
I'm not saying, listen to me.
Right a lot.
I'm not saying it wouldn't have been, but what I'm saying, Zadarius Smith is a bum.
He okay.
They're good. Yeah, but against one of the best offensive lines in the NFL.
But that's what I'm saying to you.
They're there right now.
As great as Myles Garrett is, let's not act like Cleveland and Jim Schwartz don't have a good defense.
Okay,
they ain't looking that good.
I'm not denying
they ain't looking
that.
as good. Last year there was a good ass defense.
Going to affect Jaden Daniels.
This shit don't look as good as last year. I have to disagree with that, JB. The Cleveland Browns defense is still good. They ain't as good as they was last year, though.
But when you line up against a Jim Schwartz defense, they coming. They're going to be disciplined.
And he still put up points on them.
They're good. And that's what I'm saying. For whatever reason, Cliff Kingsbury got that match is working. And Keith,
it's simple though.
Keith,
keeping it simple for JD.
Keith, really? You want to say that, Keith? Because he's got 4 touchdowns? Yeah, he's got 4 passing touchdowns. He's also got 4 rushing touchdowns. And you know what they do? They run the damn football.
Yeah.
Let him try. Listen. He gonna get a few runs in. Let his ass try to run too much.
He ain't really running that much. Brian Robinson and them boys. Y'all don't watch football.
Brian Robinson's a damn good running back. Austin Eckler is not being utilized enough, but he's a damn good running back too. But I'm telling you, listen, JB, I'm telling you, all this shit that they doing against everybody else, they not doing that shit against us. You can fucking book that. I guarantee you, Jaden Daniels ain't throwing the ball to Jalen Johnson's way. No, the fuck he won't.
Watch this.
If he's smart, he won't. No,
Terry McLaurin?
No, he won't. I'm waiting for it. Watch JJ pick that bitch off. You can fucking book it. He ain't gonna try the best fucking corner in the goddamn game. No, he won't.
I smell a wager. I smell a wager.
Yeah, I'm on that shit today. Yeah,
a fine bottle of bourbon. Book it.
I'm on that. I'm gonna talk JJ shit for him. Yeah.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody fucking with JJ.
The best corner in the
best corner in the game right now. Yes, the fuck he is.
You left something hanging here, Commish. We totally forgot about this.
I'm on that. I'm on that kind of time, JB. Yeah, I'm with that shit.
Oh, wait. Before.
Ding, ding.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
And you know who won that fight, right? Rocky lost. So let me tell you this, sir.
I ain't Rocky, but I'm rocking. Goddamn it.
No, I'm damn sure. Well, no, let me not call Carl West because he's passed on.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Love. Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Check them numbers, baby.
Here's the thing.
Check them numbers.
all about the numbers. But when is the last time you saw Washington score 30 points a game for like the last 4 games? Like you ain't seen it. That's a different team that we finna face. This is a different animal that we have to face.
I'm not telling you that they're not good. I'm telling you they ain't doing all that cute ass shit against this motherfucking defense.
That's the thing. They don't do shit cute.
They don't. They keep it simple. They keep it simple.
They do simple. They do simple good. But guess what? We gonna test the shit out of him though. That simple
and I am
shit
not
ain't
gonna
gonna fucking win
Or
him
is
the
he
game.
gonna test the shit out of us?
No,
and I'm not gonna
sit
sit
here.
here.
Gonna win him the game, JB.
I'm not gonna sit here and say without Miles Garrett, like in that game, Jaden Daniels would have did what he did without
exactly.
Miles Garrett.
And
I'm gonna literally sit here and say, what has our Bears defense done without Montez Sweat?
Okay,
I mean,
let Tez get his fucking hands on him, then JB. What the fuck he gonna do then?
This year,
Shout out to Tez do to him.
Shout out to Javon Dexter who got another sack.
Yup. Leading the league in interior lineman
playing out of his
sacks right
mind.
now. Leading the league right now.
4 or 5, right?
5 of them motherfuckers.
I think he's at 4.5. He's at 4.5.
3 in a row.
I think he's
right. 3 games in a row with a sack. That's what it is.
Tez,
4.5 total.
let Tez get his fucking hands on him, JB. Your boy might be getting down, and he might not get back up. Let Tez get his hands on him. I'm gonna call Tez.
If you're still in the chat with us,
put a hat on this motherfucker, man. Because he think he doing all this. Caleb don't eat that goddamn defensive line because Washington been giving up 25 goddamn points a game. So Washington defense gonna be the reason why they fucking lose.
No. That's that.
I just say I'm on that time, JB.
Their defense.
I did my goddamn homework.
I ain't talking about their defense. Their defense is a little suspect. But what I am saying is this.
Okay.
Even with Myles Garrett not playing, they still have a great line. They still have good linebackers. They still have a quality secondary. That is not an easy team to beat.
I can't say a great line. No shot of great.
No, I can't say great. I don't like these words.
They have a good line without Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett makes them great.
Listen, Myles Garrett literally scares the shit out of me because he's too goddamn big and he's too goddamn strong and he's too goddamn fierce. Yeah. Without him on that goddamn line, listen, that's like saying without TJ Watt, the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be a great damn.
They have an elite. They have an elite line with Myles Garrett. Without
TJ and Myles Garrett are fucking. They are game wreckers. They wreck games. Myles Garrett wrecks a fucking game by his damn self.
I'm not saying he's not. But what I'm saying is this. We're not going to sit up here on this show and not give people their credit.
No.
Knowing that we just are giving the Bears all the praise for beating the little sisters of the poor. We ain't going to do that.
JB, I want you to hear me clearly now. I like Jaden Daniels. In fact, I thought he was a more NFL-ready quarterback than even Caleb.
I'm getting
Caleb
his
has more talent.
That's what I want for Christmas. Hey, Mom.
Caleb has more talent.
I think Caleb has a brighter future in my opinion.
Absolutely. And he has more upside than Jaden Daniels. And he has a better team around him than Jaden Daniels. So with that being the case,
he has a better
I'm rolling with my motherfucking boy. I like Jaden, but he ain't doing none of this shit against this damn team. Matter of fact, I'm telling y'all right now, ain't nobody doing none of this, all this shit they be doing against everybody else. Ain't no fucking team playing this fucking defense, doing what the fuck they usually do against our fucking defense. Nobody. We ain't gave up more than 21 goddamn points in 11 fucking games. Stop playing with us out here.
Didn't CJ Stroud didn't he score like 20 points, dude? That is not a good game.
We the monsters, man. We ain't give up more than 20 points the whole goddamn season. We the monsters, man.
So the Bears stopped CJ Stroud?
They did a very good job.
We slowed his ass down. He had no great game. And I love CJ. He had no great game.
Let me look up his stats right now.
The one person that gave us hell was Nico Collins.
Colors. Y'all
Nico is a fucking matchup nightmare against anybody. But that's one guy.
Y'all ain't being real. If you go back and watch the Houston game or really paid attention, you all were doing this. Ooh, he dropped the ball. Oh my God, he dropped the ball again. Ooh, he fumbled on the 2-yard line.
I'm looking at the Houston Texans with 19 points.
Listen, they're one of the highest scoring offenses in the league,
but you're not looking at the game.
I watched the game, and I
watched
didn't
the whole
see
game
anything
too.
bad the defense did.
Love you, bro, but you're full of shit. Mr. Chicago, love you too, but you're full of shit.
No.
Houston was doing whatever they wanted. They were dropping the ball.
If I'm not mistaken, we dropped 2 interceptions versus CJ Stroud too. We dropped 2 interceptions versus
CJ Stroud. We should have fucked did. We should have fucked did.
They dropped 2 and caught 2. Now what?
How many fucking touchdowns did CJ have?
19 points.
He had 1 touchdown and a bunch of goddamn field goals. You call that a great game? No, that wasn't
Right.
fucking great.
I'm
Hold
talking
on.
about
Hey, so his numbers
wide
20,
open,
23.
260 yards.
wide open,
260 yards.
dropping balls. Y'all ain't being fair. Don't sit up there and act like that boy wasn't carving us apart.
Stephon Diggs and
Receivers was dropping the ball. Y'all
Actually,
don't bullshit.
JB, it was only one fucking player that was a factor in that game, and that was Nico Collins. Stephon Diggs didn't do shit.
Amen.
You couldn't
Hill
stop
didn't do
Nico.
shit.
You couldn't stop Nico, but don't sit up here and
He a
say
big matchup nightmare. Can't nobody fucking stop Nico Collins. Are you crazy?
You damn right.
Well,
But again,
matchup
my
nightmare.
point- thank you, John. See, John gets it. If Will Levis was half of a man and a quarterback, and he don't throw that left hand bullshit, we lose to the to the Titans too.
So
Hey,
now
stop.
we're doing hypotheticals now.
Yeah,
Are we
we're
really
going
doing
back
that
to
right
week
now?
1 and week 2. None of us thought.
No.
Are we
What
really
I'm saying
doing
is take it for
hypotheticals
what
if we
it
would have
is.
had it?
We've
Hell,
had
if Caleb
some
would do
luck.
more than goddamn 200 yards in the first game,
bro.
we could have beat
Hey,
their ass
bro.
by a mile.
We've
Okay.
had some luck. We've had some grace, but we're not gonna sit up there and say that we just stopped CJ Stroud.
I never
we
said we stopped
contained
CJ
him.
Stroud. Nobody
We
on this table
contained
said we
him.
stopped
No, we-
CJ Stroud.
We
We
contained
said that
him.
we contained CJ
He
Stroud.
didn't do what the fuck
Chicago.
he normally do,
Chicago.
JB. Yes or no?
Chicago.
Right or wrong?
If you're guarding me as a DB and I'm a receiver and I burn you and I drop the ball, did you stop me?
If there was one play, then
Did you stop me?
But
Yes or no?
If the rest of the damn game where I'm on your ass and you ain't catching the ball, I stopped your ass then.
Did you stop me? Yes or no? Because we know football comes down to 2, 3, 4 plays,
Yeah.
5 plays.
Sometimes.
But to sit up there and not give credit to CJ Stroud when they were Nico Collins killed, yes. How about Tank Dell dropping the wide open ball on 3rd and 17 for the first down? How about Nico Collins dropping the freaking touchdown when he had 20 yards with nobody behind him? How about the fumble on the 2-yard line?
Yep, that was our effort. That was
Hold
effort.
on. No one no effort. He dropped the ball.
Yeah, that was a
no,
bad
Billings-
handoff.
Billings hit that
I
bitch
ain't
with
talking
his damn
about the
helmet.
fumble. I'm talking about the receivers dropping the ball. The
Oh,
fumble.
drop the ball, yeah. I was talking
Great
about the fumble,
defensive
yeah.
play. Great defensive play. The fumble. Great defensive play. But don't sit up there and be like, oh, man, we just stifled CJ Stroud, because that's not true.
I never
None of us
said that.
said that
But
again,
he didn't
too.
do what he normally does against everybody else.
CJ
That's
Stroud
my
has
point.
destroyed
That's my
mostly
point.
all
No,
defense
he
that he has
did
played.
exactly
He did not do
what
that
he
yet.
wanted to do. They dropped the ball.
But why?
You know
Why
what,
aren't we
Tia?
discuss? Why is nobody
So we
discussing
gonna dismiss
Kyler
19
Gordon?
points?
Love my guy Kyler Gordon. He dropped an interception versus CJ Stroud.
Yes, he did.
Edwards
No, no,
dropped
no, no.
an interception versus
Yeah,
CJ
he
I'm
did
not-
drop
you
it.
know what?
He did
I'm
drop
not
that.
going to give
He
that
dropped
to
that
Kyler
pick.
because he didn't
He
drop
dropped
it.
that pick.
He didn't
The
drop
ball
it. It was
was-
off of a deflection.
He dropped the ball, hit the damn ground.
The
He
ball
dropped
hit the
it.
ground like that's
But it
that's
still could
different.
have
He
been caught.
dropped it. That's a drop. It was in his
It was a
hands,
tough one. It was a
JB.
very
That's
tough
that's
one.
touch and go because it was
Come
hard
on, Jay,
ground,
don't
hard
do
shit.
that.
Yeah,
Don't
when we talk
He
about
had the
receivers getting it
goddamn
in
ball
their
in his
hands and
hands.
dropping it, we hold the same thing for.
I'm
DBs.
talking about
It's
this.
in their hands.
Come on, man.
Luke,
The ball was like this.
If it
and he
touches
had
your
it,
hands, it's
and
catching.
he had it and didn't collect the motherfucker. He let the damn ball hit the damn ground.
In
That's
that
a
same
drop
game,
pass.
Edwards dropped one too.
okay,
Hell
again,
yeah.
The same
That's
rules
a
don't
drop
apply to
pass.
cornerbacks because if they had good hands, they would be receivers. So, I mean, for them to bobble or whatnot, like they had their hands on it and they dropped it, but that's
a
that's
drop
not
it's
the
a
pass.
point.
reason why
regardless of who the fuck
it's
is
a
dropping.
reason why he's a DB and not a receiver. So
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
DBs get gold jackets for catching the goddamn ball. They ain't getting no goddamn
agree.
gold jackets for being out there
But
for
what I'm
decorations.
saying is, you're trying to paint the picture like we just totally dismantled one of the best quarterbacks in the league
I
right
never,
now.
Yeah, nobody
these
has
words
said we
you throwing out there.
dismantled
No one said
I
that.
said
JB.
you're trying to
No
paint-
one said that.
We
I ain't
did
listen, I'm
way
gonna
better.
press you
If
use
If I'm
it.
not mistaken, every
It ain't the
single
canvas
person
I'm
on
painting
this
on.
panel said that they were going to score at least 36 points versus our defense.
I thought they were
Every
going to score 30.
single person on
See?
this panel said that.
You said
We let
that.
up 19 points.
19
Don't care how we
fucking
did it.
I
points.
think they were going. I think they was going to score 30. I did.
Yeah,
And
I
I
think
wasn't
everybody
wrong.
thought that they were going to
Goddamn
score.
ball.
19 points ain't nowhere near no damn 30 points.
Okay, 2 missed touchdowns. What's that? 12 plus 19
Again.
is what, sir?
Again, JB, hell,
12
we had
plus
missed
19
opportunities
is
too.
what, sir?
You
Don't
dropped
do that.
interceptions.
Don't
You're
be
connected,
one-sided with that, JB. We had missed opportunities in that goddamn game too.
Yeah,
We got
everybody has missed
the ball
opportunities
right
in
back
the game.
over.
It's how you capitalize from it. You still gave up 19 points to a team who last year averaged 30 points a game.
What I'm saying is this. If you all are going to sit up here on this show and have some truth, then do not sit up here and say that we stopped CJ Stroud.
Nobody has said we
one
stopped
said that.
or dismantled
No one
him.
said that.
Nobody
I
has
said
said
contained
that.
them. I said
We are saying
contained them.
and
I'm staying on that because the Houston Texans are one of the best fucking offenses in the goddamn league.
Model
and
of
they
your
scored
choice.
19
No.
fucking
We're going to cut the shit,
That's not the best offense in the
Model
league.
of your choice. I got the Commanders. Who you got?
You got the Commanders.
Model of your choice.
Bears
Just for you
versus
saying
Commanders,
that, we winning that fucking game. We ain't even got to that game yet, and I ain't even want to talk about that game. And I like Jake Daniels, and I hope they both have a successful career. But he ain't doing all that shit against us. I already fucking said we winning that fucking game.
Well, Mr. Chicago, you have 3 weeks to pick a bottle of your choice. That's what he's saying. Pick a bottle of your choice.
I'll pick one right now. Okay. Let me see.
JB, didn't we have a bottle of the choice? What was that deal again? Do you remember?
I'm out of Peach Crown.
Who won that
They're
deal?
going to make the Super Bowl. I mean, they're going to make the playoffs.
Is it no? That was UNT.
Okay, so
I need some more Peach Crown. I just bought the Blackberry Crown. I ain't opened it yet, but I'm gonna try it out. But I need some more Peach Crown. What's your bet, JB?
Terramana and Neho.
Is that like a $30 bottle to 150?
No.
Okay, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say price difference now. Mine is you found out about 40. You know what I'm saying?
Volley your choice.
You may need to reevaluate that.
Right.
All right, that's fair. There you go. Hey, real quick before we get going, I wanted to play this for Foul here. Since he couldn't be here, I had this set up for him, but he's doing important stuff, bringing in his new baby boy. So,
is Bear.
Hey, wow, you are a bear.
Hey man, listen, come here. That's one of my favorite. Man, all the movies, I still watch this shit. That shit is hilarious. That was good.
Let me ask this, because I see a lot of people showing high praise for Baltimore right now. I have Baltimore's defense on my fantasy team. They fucking suck this year, guys.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They just
I don't understand
points.
I don't understand why people
Cincinnati
are so
know
much
them. That's a divisional game. They always going back and forth. How many goddamn times has Baltimore and Cincinnati going into fucking overtime? They always battling over there in the AFC North. Come on now.
I have watched
the Queen, all them boys. Come on, man.
Lamar Jackson, who high praise, he's my fantasy football quarterback too, but he has to do everything for that team right now.
So what the fuck did they do against the goddamn Clown Boys? They were beating the dog shit out of them up until a point before they actually started to come back. Like they would beat Nate ass. They were beating Nate ass. Like it was embarrassing. The Ravens, they early night, first 3 quarters of that goddamn game, they were tearing their ass a new one.
They was beating who?
They were beating the damn Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys.
Yeah. Come on now. Listen,
Keith is right though. Queen going to Pittsburgh and leaving Baltimore. That's definitely
hurts.
showing up.
It does.
1,000%.
No Calais
Campbell
Campbell on that Baltimore line hurts.
That Baltimore defense is still a damn good defense. And yeah, King Henry. I am so fucking glad we don't fucking play him. I am like, I don't want no problems with hitting fucking Henry.
That's who's gonna. I'm not worried about the defense.
I'm saying their offense is still a problem with Derrick Henry, man. Like
that's who's gonna win the game for not the damn defense.
Listen, Derrick Henry, he will hold your ass real quick. He turned grown men into some hoes, man. This is disrespectful. If I get fucking mowed over and fucking stiff arm like that, I'm going to the car, man. I got an iron for him. He ain't finna disrespect me in front of my goddamn wife and kids and family like that. My kids in this goddamn game. You gonna sit up here and just muff me like that? No, man. Henry disrespectful out here. I don't want him on our schedule right now.
Again, I just watched Baltimore lose to the Raiders 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Any given Sunday.
They're garbage.
Again, if we gonna do that, we didn't see some of the work. The goddamn Giants won a damn game. Come on, man. The Giants are the worst goddamn team out there. Are you serious? Carolina won a goddamn game 2 weeks ago.
Might be competing them with them, and Carolina, I think, is still the worst. Man, they're awful.
They won a game 2 weeks ago, so it's like, damn. Come on now. Anybody can get beat. It's all about opportunity and preparation. You know
Carolina is still the worst. Like they still the worst.
Listen, I don't know,
but
Jacksonville looked bad too.
I will say this because we haven't really talked as much as we should have about this game. But we know Trevor Lawrence still can spin it. Christian Kirk, Kenny Thomas Jr., and Gabe Davis, like they not slouches. They don't have. This is not a game where we just overlook, fellas. Let's not do that.
Right.
Let's keep it.
Well, especially on defense, they still got players like Josh Allen there too. The other Josh Allen, I should say.
He definitely is a beast, and we definitely got to make sure we keep Mercedes Lewis or Cole Kmet over there near him, just so he can throw his ass off. But now, with that said, once we get to him early and often, we gonna rattle that fucking cage a lot in that game, and that offensive line ain't holding up against.
Well, we should. The thing, and just watching them put up 37 against the Colts, I was like, damn.
The Colts were depleted, though. They had no choice but to win that fucking game. No Jonathan Taylor, no Anthony Richardson. I mean, Flacco still put up some numbers, but I'm like, they had nobody out there. They better won that fucking game.
I agree with you, but I don't like certain people getting momentum heading into playing us. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence get hot. We've seen Trevor Lawrence get hot.
Trevor Lawrence is still a good quarterback. You're not going to be
hot. Good. He ain't great though. He ain't no world beater. They paid him a lot of fucking money.
We're not
paid him a lot of money, and they won it for right fucking now for a reason.
We're not going to do that. I didn't say he was a world beater, but we've seen him get hot and do some good things.
Yeah.
Didn't they lose their OC, and that's pretty much when his career kind of went.
But right now they blame all this shit on Doug Peterson on why they not looking too damn good. So
Doug Peterson on the hot seat. You don't think he about to throw?
Doug Peterson's always a one season hit wonder, and all of a sudden people figure him
out. He looked better than that, Frank.
Was he not close to coming here?
I mean,
he was on the brink of coming here.
I can't think of.
I would have liked him here.
I can't think of back-to-back seasons where Doug Peterson had two very good back-to-back seasons.
Hey Frank,
he's always had one and then struggled.
Hey Frank, you know what all you need to know is he won a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that's the one season, and then he went under 500.
No, he beat Tom Brady.
That's all the fucking matters.
That's all that matters.
With Nick Foles.
Not denying that.
Nick Foles.
With Nick Foles.
I'm not denying that one bit, man. It seems like it always works for one season, and then all of a sudden it doesn't because he wasn't.
But keep this in mind too. Jacksonville defense ain't so damn shabby to where they're going to lock us down and keep us from scoring. So, again, with our defense playing the way they are, our defense get multiple sacks and multiple turnovers in every fucking game we have played. Every game. Every game? Yeah, every game. Trevor Lawrence coughing that fucking ball up more than once. Yes, he is.
I hope he does.
I mean,
he will. He will.
Don't worry. When he gets rattled, he becomes very inaccurate.
As most quarterbacks do.
But that pressure bursts pipes. We all know that.
But some people look worse in blitzing and pressure than others. Yeah. Some people can actually usurp the goddamn pressure they get. Because right now, Caleb, under pressure, is actually getting fucking better.
He's getting better. But I just watched Aaron Rodgers under pressure look like
he a fucking has-been. That piece of shit.
But 2 games before that, they were blitzing Aaron Rodgers like crazy, and he was bullet passes, beautiful, everything. And then all of a sudden, shit just hit the fan.
That was the Patriots. That's why. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Aaron Rodgers is a fucking washed-up has-been. It's his goddamn fault. The goddamn coaches got fired to begin with because every damn thing revolves around Aaron Rodgers. Fuck.
Here's a couple things, fellas. Here's a couple things. Yeah, Keith, that's a Q stat. It really is. Here's a couple things.
Not a real one?
Jacksonville is desperate. Jacksonville also, we talk about this as a home game for the Bears. Hell, Jacksonville pretty much knows they playing a game every year in London, and they got a winning record in London.
Yeah,
period.
That's their actual second.
Different team, though. Different team, but
I don't care. Hold on.
All right.
This is Caleb's first time.
It is
dealing with this.
Yeah, that's why we left early. That's why we left early. So all that jet lag shit is real now. As a motherfucker who travel out the country, I know that jet lag is real.
Jet lag is real, and the time zone, all that.
All that shit.
What I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
Let's not make it seem like we about to go out there and do to Jacksonville what we just did to Carolina. That's not where my mind is.
I agree with that.
The jet lag time shouldn't be an issue since they're already there.
I'm not expecting us to blow them.
They're already in London. There shouldn't be any jet lag.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be, but it's still, sometimes people's body, it takes them a while to get used to the time difference.
It's a 6-hour time difference.
Plus the pressure, the way that Wembley is constructed. I've heard quarterbacks having struggles with the lighting and everything. Like, you've heard all kind of shit in the last 20 years about why
grass
Wembley
too. Like them turf grass, like that shit.
Why Wembley is like
about it. Yeah,
a tough place to play.
But I'm telling you this much though. We listen. Again, despite the fact of being a 6-hour difference, we see us leaving early and kind of getting used to it already. And I think Jacksonville ain't left yet, or they getting ready to leave tomorrow, some shit like that, or Thursday, or whatever. That's us a window of opportunity.
I'm happy the Bears got up there early.
I'm happy they got up there early. I'm just like Jacksonville used to this. They've been doing it for like the last 5, 6 years, 7 years. They always have been
that long, but.
No, they've been every year. It seems that Jacksonville been playing.
I would say last 3 years.
I think more than that.
Been more than that.
Jacksonville sacrifices at least one of their home games the last 4 or 5 years, to go to London as part of expanding it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because they were even talking about Jacksonville possibly
moving
being the one
London,
team that is
about
permanent.
Right, it actually moves. Right.
Okay.
Right.
I remember you were talking about that. Okay, now you bring it up. I remember.
Which is why they keep wanting to send Jacksonville out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but again,
that's why it's kind of weird for this to be a Bears home game.
Yeah.
It is, but it's probably equivalency or whatever. But
yeah,
my thing is this is again, we talk about challenges. We're coming off a high. We're coming off a high against
2-game win streak,
a subpar team, 2-game win streak. They're coming off their first win of the season, and then going to familiar territory.
But I'm telling you though, I would rather play them come off a win than to play them and they still winless, because the winless teams are going to go out there desperate as hell trying to figure out a way to win, and that's scary. Versus, all right, we got confidence too. They got confidence on their first win. We got confidence on our first winning streak. So
I agree with you.
Let's see how this matched up.
I agree with you, but here's the other part of that. You got to flip the coin. 2 sides of the same coin. You got to flip the coin. Jacksonville is probably looking at us like, oh, we about to beat the shit out the Bears. Yeah.
No, they're not looking at that. Good. You listen, JB, listen to me, brother. You listen. You done lost every damn brain cell in your damn head if you think the damn Jacksonville Jaguars looking at us like, oh, we about to beat their ass.
It still seems to look at the Bears like the Bears are who we thought they were.
I agree with what you're saying, JB, but not a team who's 1-4 is not going to come.
No, ain't nobody looking at us like that.
Right, a team like Green Bay or Detroit or something like that is going to be thinking like that.
Our defense is top tier. They damn ain't fucking looking at us like that. No, the fuck they not.
They shouldn't be looking at us as the get right game. We should not be looking at as a get right game. So
we should.
If they are,
but they got their locker room talk too.
Okay, but listen, I'm gonna tell you this much. I'm not gonna sit and tell you we're gonna blow them out, JB, but I will tell you this much. If our offense is clicking the way they doing, and our defense is forcing these 3 and outs, we're getting to the guy. We get to Trevor Lawrence early and often, and we're gonna make sure he caught the ball off more than once. And then it's gonna become a damn blowout after a while. If the game ain't close by halftime, you can fucking book that we're gonna be up by 2 scores. Come the fourth quarter, because this damn team, again, if you go back and look at some of these Jacksonville Jaguar games, they was in those games early. They didn't look so well after a while in some of those games.
I agree, but see, this is why I say, and Fal, I don't give a damn if you was on here or not. I'll still talk my shit because fuck you. But my thing is this. They just put up 37 points.
I'm on his ass, Fal. Don't worry about it.
Hey, look, man, that don't mean nothing to me because can't none of y'all touch me.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're on a computer. I can't.
I'm the one. Right.
I'm the one.
Right.
Right. But my thing is this. They just put up 37 points against the team we lost to. You don't think they got some confidence? Y'all smoking crack.
They familiar. Listen,
I'm
you
sure
know how damn well divisional games always look more competitive and look better versus the damn non-divisional game. They know the damn coach.
Hey,
they know them like the back of their damn hand.
Listen to me. I'm not debating nothing you saying, but when that locker room hits, you don't think he's saying they lost to them. We put up 37. You don't think that's bulletin board material? Then you don't know coaching.
Yeah, but they're also going to be looking.
I'm sure their offense feel.
They're also going to be looking at
we're
that
saying in that locker room?
Oh, the Bears just won 2 games in a row, and their quarterback has made massive steps forward each game.
Exactly, Frank.
Be careful.
What the hell do you think that damn locker room is saying up in there, JB? What do you think we saying up in that fucking locker room? What do you think?
My thing is this. I don't care about that, but we cannot go in there looking like we supposed to whoop them. And
I agree with that. I don't want them going in there.
Hold on. And not think that that's not a dangerous team. That is a dangerous team too.
Everybody to us is a dangerous team.
And that's all. See, now we here. Look.
Well, listen.
What does that have to do with? What does that have to do with?
The reason why I say that is because we are not in the fucking business. We're not in the damn position to be overlooking any goddamn body.
Yeah, and neither is Jacksonville. That's where I'm going with.
We have we have not sustained successful runs or seasons throughout the goddamn duration of the goddamn franchise. So if that be the case, we can't overlook no goddamn body. So we need to look at this as a damn desperate win too. Every win counts, and every win is a desperate win, and an opportunity for us to even get better. And the fact that this offense is starting to click, I'm expecting the clicking.
Yeah, and that's good. That's going to scare teams.
I'm realistic about this damn team now. I'm not sitting here telling you every week I'm looking at us to blow anybody ass out. No, I am saying.
Well, remember,
us playing like this on offensive defense, we got a chance to beat anybody.
I always got to be a voice of reason because sometimes we get a little too homerism. But at the same time, well, maybe not you because you're not on every week. But at the same time, let's not act like Trevor Lawrence is like, it's starting to click too. I just had 365, 70 yards. I just got my groove back. I just had my first 100-yard rusher. You got to doing that.
He ain't having that many goddamn yards.
Where we're going with this, JB, is neither one of these teams should, and they definitely shouldn't be walking into this game saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna beat this team."
Absolutely.
Neither one of them have earned that fucking right.
Absolutely. But I'm telling you this much for damn sure: win or lose, JB. Trevor ain't throwing no goddamn 365 yards.
Look at me. You see the go ahead?
He's not.
You see the go ahead?
Win or lose, JB. Trevor ain't throwing no goddamn 365 yards.
I don't want us to lose, but I'm not taking it lightly.
I'm taking lightly. But I'm telling you right now, Trevor Lawrence ain't gonna have the game he think he gonna have. He's not.
He better not.
He's not.
He better not.
The Bears should not even win against Carolina. The Bears should not have even played against Carolina and said this is going to be an easy win. They have not earned any fucking right to say that anything is going to be an easy win.
Big facts.
Real quick before we bring on a new baby daddy here in a minute. So I will say, like, I get the offensive line, the offense for the Jaguars feeling comfortable, good about themselves.
Cussing in the hospital and stuff. He gonna get kicked out.
You got this blood boiling, so he's going to come in and say a thing or two about a thing or two. So real quick, I get the offense feels good about themselves. I get Jacksonville feels good about themselves, but the Jacksonville defense should not feel good about themselves. They gave up a shit ton of points to Joe Flacco, so they shouldn't be feeling on cloud nine at all.
Hey, Commish, I want to say this though. There's a lot of teams that are giving up a shit ton of yards. Shootout. Joe Flacco's a fucking. We didn't play against Joe Flacco.
Hold on, time out. Joe Flacco ain't no bum.
We didn't play against Flacco. That's why
he's talking about
the coach almost won that game.
No, he's not.
Why the Colts put up 34 points is because of Joe Flacco.
Exactly. We didn't play Flacco. We played Anthony Richardson.
No, I guess so. Joe Flacco beat us with Cleveland last year. We know all about him. Fal, go ahead and say what you're going to say. You're on a limited time basis. I understand.
Yeah. First of all,
what up, man?
Hey, what's going on,
your bitch
fellas?
and the click your claim.
What?
JB, you got to quit talking that crazy ass shit that you be talking, man.
Never.
One thing about you, my brother, I love you. But when you try to prove your point, you say some of the most asinine shit I've ever heard in my life.
And I wasn't gonna let him off the hook.
First of all, you talking about a Cleveland defense that was good last year, not this year. They middle of the damn pack. And if you think for 1 second they're probably the best defensive player in the damn league, doesn't make a difference.
I never
You
said
crazy.
that.
Don't give.
You ain't been listening. I never said Myles Garrett.
No. What we're sitting up there saying is that you're trying to give this Cleveland defense the praise that they got, that they should have got last year, not this year. They middle of the pack this year. And that's probably because they're missing their best damn player. That's for one. Don't get me wrong. Jaden Daniels is killing. He's doing his thing. But he ain't been playing no good defenses, man. He hasn't played a top 15 defense. Up until they played Cleveland, the top rated defense he played was 27. And I'm not taking nothing away from
him. After they put 34 points on him.
Hey, Foul.
Cleveland still wasn't good.
There's only 3 quarterbacks this year that have
they were ranked higher
multiple,
but then also
300-yard games.
Also, I saw you when you were talking about Houston and talking about CJ Stroud. Well, what Cleveland has one of the worst offenses, so you don't think that their defense gets tired?
Absolutely.
If all their offense does is 3 and outs.
Deshaun Watson is.
And then, man, come on, man. You talking about Jacksonville?
Trevor Lawrence scares me.
Trevor Lawrence don't scare me.
He don't scare
Trevor
me.
Lawrence right now, he's one of the quarterbacks. He's the most overpaid quarterback in the NFL right now.
One of, yeah.
Probably up there with Watson too, because Watson got all his money guaranteed.
Clearly got number one.
Yeah, Watson's a shell of himself, man. It's an unfortunate situation.
I don't know what's going on with him, but
Aaron Rodgers is overpaid too.
We all know what's going on with him.
He got one too many massages. That's what's going on with him.
That was 2 years ago. I don't know why.
Aaron Rodgers is a bum too. He's overpaid too. Don't leave him out.
And that was a hell of a massage.
He's overpaid. He's overpaid.
He had one too many happy endings at the end.
I think he's still having one right there now.
Yeah, but I wouldn't sit up there.
Brother,
I wouldn't sit up there and say, first of all, you got to get his Bears defense credit for what they've been doing. Jacksonville is more so worried about us than we are about them. We got 3 wins, they got 1. Yes, they're going to come off probably more hungrier than us because they need more wins. But this Bears defense has shown itself, even without a Brisker, shown itself to be very, very dominant. They sit up there, they've only allowed they haven't allowed over 21 points in 11 straight games? 11 straight games. And they've been giving teams hell in the second half.
I agree.
CJ Stroud scored. That Texas offense scored 3 points.
Yep.
3 points in the second half.
Perspective foul, because you have to count the fact that they dropped wide open passes.
Can we count the fact that how many times did Caleb Williams overshoot his wide receivers? How many times did you see DJ Moore wide open? How many times did you see Roma Dunze open and beating their guys?
DJ dropped the ball after he already had.
Can you sit up there? You can't give it to one team and then not give it to the other. It goes both ways.
But it's a difference. Hold on, stop. It's a difference in a quarterback overthrowing an open guy by 15 yards than a kid hitting him right here and dropping it for touchdown.
Yes, there's a difference in you missing a guy wide open.
DJ dropped it.
You're in the NFL. You get paid to hit guys wide open. That's what you get paid to do.
DJ was wide open and dropped the damn ball.
It was DJ or Rome. I thought one of them.
Yeah, they both did.
No, DJ.
So you can't.
DJ wide the hell open. Yes, he
DJ did have a frustrated game.
DJ had the ball here, and the dude's left hand came in and distracted it. That happened against the Texans. Yes, it did.
I'm talking about the game.
That's a different play. I think we're talking about a different play here.
We talking about
Houston. Can you also sit up there and say about blown coverages too? Is that not part of the game?
That's part of the game.
How many the Bears had blown coverages during that game? There's a lot of things that happen. At the end of the day, you still have to respect the fact that this team set up there and gave up 3 points in the second half. And I think they did that. Well, they gave up none in the first week.
And I do respect that. But my thing is perspective. There's sometimes when you have to look at football and say, oh, we got lucky, as opposed to saying, oh, he dropped it, I did something.
That's
well, I'll put it to you like this.
Hold
on, I'll tell you like this.
Everybody gets lucky sometimes.
I said that from the beginning, but y'all never listen.
That's not indicative to just, or it's not specifically just.
We can't just put it on one game. That happens every single game. Somebody fucks up every single game.
Did you not agree that sometimes football games come down to 3, 4, maybe 5 plays?
100%, yes.
So if I'm telling you 3 plays are wide open or drop touchdowns, that matters.
So we're talking about 3 out of the possible 50 to 60 plays that they fucking ran?
Let me ask you a question. So how many times when I do come to the show, every time I bring this up, the stats that you don't see, how many times do we leave fucking touchdowns and potential points?
No, we talk about that a lot. We do.
On the field. All the time. Those are missed opportunities. Teams do that shit all the time, JB.
I'm not saying
that's not just conditioned to just
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is just like, let's go to the Keenan Allen play. If Keenan Allen don't drop that touchdown, what happens in the Colts game, right? That wasn't Keenan Allen, that was
Rome who dropped
that.
Rome.
Dropped it, yeah.
Keenan Allen the week before he dropped one in the
Keenan dropped it in the Tennessee game. Yeah.
In Tennessee, yeah.
The defense for the Colts didn't do nothing to stop Rome. Rome dropped the ball.
Okay. Well, on that play, he looked like he got pulled back. But I mean, again,
really,
in the words of Chris Carter,
still should have been caught.
Listen, Chris Carter, one of my favorite receivers all the time. He say it's a cardinal goddamn sin for that ball to touch your hand and it don't come down as a catch. So the fact that Rome touched the ball, he should have caught it.
And in the Tennessee game, Keenan just dropped it.
And Keenan ain't known for dropping passes like that.
And that's my point.
Happens.
So for the defense,
that's chemistry though. That's development of a rookie quarterback with his veteran receivers.
Chemistry. The boy can't put the ball no better than that, man. The man dropped the ball and the defense did this. Oh man, thank God he dropped the ball.
It happens.
The defense didn't do nothing to stop it.
You've been saying that all night.
But that's what I'm saying. So to Foul's point, what I'm saying is this. Before we go and just say, and I'm not saying you because you keep saying the word contain, but there are people that are saying, well, the Bears stopped CJ Stroud.
No.
Did they really?
There is no defense that has stopped CJ Stroud.
Did they really? No.
Minnesota.
I do remember that one. Yes, I'll give you that. Very few defenses stop CJ Stroud.
But your point, what I was saying earlier about why I said Trevor, because we've seen what Trevor looks like when he gets hot. And me and you have talked about that.
But the thing is about Trevor. Trevor's been cold more than he's been hot. So if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna sit up there and say that Trevor's more likely to be cold than he is to be hot. And then once again, this is not the thing about it is the Bears' whole entire offensive play calling has been totally different the last 2 weeks. So it isn't like they playing the Bears for the first 3 weeks. It's the Bears from the last 2 weeks, which means they're going to be running the ball. There's going to be some play action. There's going to be some deep shots thrown, and then that defense. Oh, I'm taking our defense against their offense any day of the week because they got right now their best players. They rookie wide receiver. On offense that he throws it to his target is Brian Thompson Jr.
And Brian Thomas is nice, man.
He is nice.
It's one of the best receiving class that we've seen in the last 20 years.
Hold on, I'm
Brian Thomas is in that receiving class. Oh, no.
I'll agree with you.
He can play.
I'll agree.
No. Look. I'm not saying that the kid can't play. I'm just saying that's a lot that you're sitting up there. You're putting on a rookie wide receiver being your main target, because outside of Travis Etienne, I don't even know if the tight end Ingram, I don't think that he's going to play. He's been out the last couple weeks. But other than that,
I haven't seen him, right? I don't think I've
But I
remember
think
seeing.
Ridley.
Nah, because I got him on my fantasy, and he ain't played like the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think I have him on my fantasy too.
He
On my
played
bench 'cause
earlier,
ain't
but
played.
he's been missing out on a few games. But that's the thing. Against this defense, I'm telling you right now, Trevor ain't having the goddamn game you think he gonna have. Matter of fact, nobody on this schedule is gonna have a fucking game against this defense where they think they're gonna fucking have. And I'm putting, I'll put money on that.
And I'll
tell you,
not this defense.
But you know what?
Not us.
As much as we say what we say, do you remember the text last week? I want to say Jacksonville played the Texans and it was like 23-24 or 24-20, some shit like that. They ain't nobody to just look over.
Nobody's looking over them.
Nobody.
We're not looking over them.
Me and Frank already told you we're in no position to overlook any goddamn body because
No,
we had
not
sustainable success our goddamn self. We're not. We're not in the business of doing that.
I'm not saying this is foul segment. I'm talking to foul because I don't know if he watched us when y'all said that. I'm talking to foul because I watched them play the Texans very hard, very well. They got this thing where it's like self-inflicted.
You know what I call that? You know what I call that?
Yeah,
that's teams that play each other. They're both in the South, so that's teams that play each other and know each other. So I expect it to be like that. That's just like when we sit up there and we play Detroit. Most people sit up there and say we gonna get our ass. Well, we know the last probably 2 years, we probably maybe should have lost one goddamn game to Detroit.
Yeah, right. That. And I agree with that. But I'm just saying,
giving Detroit hell because they don't know how to play us like that.
That momentum. Watching when we and you was watching Clemson, the freshman year, we were like, "Oh, they about to make him." Remember, we said they about to make him Jesus. Remember, me and you was what we said.
Yeah.
And that scares me. And I want the Bears to hurt them and get them out, but they not. I want the 85 Bears like put 6-7 quarterbacks out of the season.
But I'm gonna tell you, JB, when we play Minnesota, all this shit Minnesota been doing, they ain't fucking doing none of that shit against us. We know these motherfuckers. We always give them problems. They not happy.
Guys.
Sam Darnold is gonna fucking be Sam Darnold. He gonna be Sam Darnold out there.
Okay,
he ain't gonna be doing all this shit
guys,
he's been doing.
Guys,
and that's fair. Hold on, Crook. That's fair.
Okay,
that's fair. But we already know Brian Flores and his exotic blitzes. So what's Caleb Williams gonna be?
Okay,
we'll find out. He's gonna
we
be
got
tested.
a lot of time between now and then to see just how much more he grows up until that game. And he matures enough, and he's able to read those blitzes and see the blitz coming and get the damn ball off early. We off to the races.
We're here.
Hey, Crook, I'm gonna get my predictions real quick, and then I'm gonna call ahead and get
we're about to do shout outs. We got to do shout outs. We're over 2 hours. We need to wrap this show up.
Right.
So go ahead.
Exactly. Shout out to you fellas, and shout out to everybody out there in the chat. Great job. I just came in. My baby, she over there. She just chilling. We ain't had the baby yet, so she chilling. Other than that, thank y'all for y'all prayers and blessings. Shout out to the kiddies. Shout out to all our sponsors in the zone, Moore's Beer, Hugh, Visions. You gotta have that vision. Fantasy Jocks. Other than that, my predictions for the game, I'm gonna go 27-13 Bears in London.
But you got to have vision.
So after we win, we'll have tea and crumpets or some shit. So
I like it.
So other than that, shout out to my family. Shout out to everybody out there. Keep me in your prayers. And shout out to my beautiful, gorgeous fiance that's having my baby boy, hopefully in the next couple hours.
Okay, I'm about to ask you, when's the time, designated time?
Oh, shit, man. I don't know. They probably in the next 4 hours. I'm about to go to sleep. I'll wake up when them contractions really kick in.
Is this going to be...
This game ball is for you, Foul. This game ball
is
for you, man.
Chris Jr.?
Thank you.
Chris Jr., what's the baby's name?
Ricky.
Oh, you name after your dad?
Yeah, after my dad. He'll have my middle name, though. Yeah,
right.
His Ricky Christopher.
Ricky Christopher.
That's what's up.
Can't wait to see you guys. Can't wait to see you.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Appreciate you, fellas.
Absolutely. Take care, Fowler. Congratulations. All right. So who wants to start this off? Mr. Chicago, your
I'll give my prediction. First shout out. Shout out to you guys, man. As always, it's a delight and pleasure to be on the show with you guys. Chop it up, talk Bears football, talk Chicago sports, the whole nine. Shout out to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Shout out to Chicago Clubhouse Network. Shout out to the city of Chicago, man. We definitely, we're seeing some positive things come out of this team in particular on the horizon. Chicago sports we've been taking some major hits in the sports world with the Sox looking as bad as they look. The Bulls don't know where the fuck we're going. Purgatory, I guess. The
Bears beat Cleveland today. Bears beat
preseason
Cleveland
game. Who cares? Cubs being up and down. Hopefully the Blackhawks can actually do something, and hopefully next year the Chicago Sky can be competing in the damn playoffs. We can have Angel Reese and Cardozo out there leading us. Chicago Fire as well. So, but again, man, as always, it's always going to be Chicago against the damn world. And most importantly, going overseas, man. Shout out to Tnic for going over there to London, representing us, man, representing the city, representing the podcast network, the whole nine. And hopefully coming back with this win, man. I'm predicting that we're going to win this game 27-17. And our defense is going to do what the fuck we do. And Caleb is going to have a pretty good game. Trevor Lawrence is going to have some pretty good throws, some pretty good plays. But it ain't going to be enough. That defense is coming for him. So, bear the fuck down, man. Let's go.
Like it.
All right. Very nice. All right. Hey, shout out Foul for sneaking on here, man. Can't wait till you get to hold that little boy for the first time, man.
Game ball, go Foul.
Huge shout out to Bill Murray, giving him a good shout out. Dude, I hope we just found lightning in a bottle with you because
yes, sir.
I mean,
yes, sir.
This is the thing. I know it's one game. I know it's Carolina, but I mean, you can't teach what we always love to say here in Chicago, that dog in you, where you just pancake the fuck out of people, man. It was so nice to see. So I really hope we continue to keep doing that. Give a shout out to my Blackhawks who are already losing 2-0 versus a team who doesn't even have a name yet.
Wait, what? Oh, Utah.
Yeah, the Utah hockey team is all they are called right now.
That's the new expansion team?
What?
Yeah.
That's the new expansion.
They don't have a name?
They're the Arizona Coyotes. It's the Arizona Coyotes.
Oh,
Arizona
that's what that was.
Coyotes.
Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing something. I was like, wait, the hockey?
Yeah. But still shout out to them. I mean, 2-0 here at the end of the first period. Both goals were little fluke flop type goals, so hopefully they'll get back on track. Other than that, I'm giving my score prediction a 34-16 win Bears.
Ooh.
One touchdown is all they're getting. They'll get a couple little fluke field goals and everything. Another 300+ yard game for Caleb, because I'm sorry, this Jacksonville defense ain't shit. I expect Caleb to have another very nice progression type game. And if I'm not mistaken, Jacksonville also is a very bad team at defending the run. So if you can't defend the run, the only way you're going to stop the Bears is by stopping the run game. So
Swift McVay finna have another good game.
I'm going to have another 300-yard game.
Swift McVay finna have another.
I know it's London.
Run team either now. Come on.
No, we're not the best run team. And like this is the thing where I'm going to say when it comes down to that, we don't need to be the best run team. We just need to have an efficient run game where this offense opens up with a very efficient run game. Like what I was saying earlier in the show with the 3 yards per carry, I don't give a shit. 3 yards per carry is perfectly fine with me. If you're rushing the ball consistently 20+ times,
third and four is manageable.
I'm fine with 3rd and 4s. It's the 3rd and 8s that I don't want fucking want.
Me neither. In fact, I want more first downs on first down. Let's not wait till we get to 3rd down and you got that first down. We need more of those first downs.
You got to crawl before you walk. Crawl before you walk.
Yeah, but you got to get carried before you crawl.
So that's a tough act to follow, Frank. But I'm gonna be a little bit more realistic because
I know you're that guy.
I am that guy because if I'm not that guy, then you all just
I'm gonna buy you a shirt that says that, man.
Unicorns and rainbows and crazy shit. Like y'all need to calm down. I don't feel that this is going to be a game where we put up another 30 points. I would love it if we did, of course, because I want to wear the go ahead. I like it. It means we're winning. But
that's what that means? Okay.
Go ahead. Right. The go ahead is for the wins. But I just see this game. I got the Bears winning 23-17. And I feel that the 23, I feel the defense is going to get Trevor. I feel he's going to threaten, but we're going to pick him off or fumble. Something good is going to happen. But like I said, I'm taking all things into consideration. We are only a 1.5-point favorite. I'm taking into consideration we haven't played well in London as a team, not this current team, but as a team, period. And Jacksonville, that's like their second home. That type of stuff matters. So I just do feel like we are the better team. I just don't feel like we're going to put up another Panthers performance. I don't. 23-17 is my take. I got 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown by Caleb, 1 touchdown by the running game, 3 field goals. That's what I'm going with. Shout out to you guys. You know, I'm about to get into the nitty gritty. My first shout out in the chat goes to Lorenzo. Lorenzo came on early and often. He's our resident Big Ten rep, our home. Love this guy. Glad to see you. We got something coming up, Lorenzo, next month. Hopefully we can get in tune with you so that you can show up to one of our live events. We'd love to have you there. Jeanette Johnson chimed in for one of our P1s, chimed in early and often. Of course, shout out to Crook, our great producer. David, thank you, David. Jeremy Ballman, thank you for chiming in. I'm going to take some time to shout out Keith S. Keith is one of our guys. Keith had a lot to say tonight. Keith was definitely on the show tonight. One day, Keith, we got to get you on. Daniel Kaline, thank you for chiming in. Matt Evans came into the fray. We thank you, Matt Evans, for chiming in. Like I said, Keith and David, they was going. Trey Shaw did come back in. We thank you, Trey. We gonna have to get some new music because it's long. My Keith, you won tonight. Keith definitely won tonight. John, there go. Thank you for chiming in, John. We appreciate you. Chris Edgerton, that's some dude. I don't know where he coming in for, but shout out to that guy. Frank O'Dowd too. I don't know who that is.
That guy's a clown. Fuck him.
Yeah, you know, he's always talking crazy. Janin Dominguez, always love. Thank you for chiming in. Coming one of our P1s. Shout out to Logan, of course. Logan, thank you for chiming in. Matt Henry came back tonight. Love when Matt comes in, always has something compelling to say. Let's see. We're steady going. Our ones that chimed in tonight were on fire. It does give me that little old 22.
I do see a little Kanye in this soundtrack for sure.
Leah, thank you, Leah, for chiming in. I just want, and again, nothing wrong with the music. I just think it's time to change it up a little bit because.
Well, I mean, I still praise Alex Russo and Lonzo Ball on the intro, so.
Or like our defensive generals. And shout out to SB. Shout out to you fellas. I look forward to Tuesdays. And if we only got one person, and T was supposed to actually put it up tonight, but he didn't. But shout out to the podcast mom, most affectionately known as Miss Sandra Bynum Holmes.
Damn.
And I was trying, because T was supposed to put it up, but he didn't.
Why didn't you send it to me?
Oops. You know what? This was Mom's birthday present last week. It says Miss Sandra, Chicago podcast #1 mom.
Oh, that's dope.
Nice. And
JB, send it to me right now. I'll put it up real quick.
Well, we have to do it next week because I got to find the picture with actually her on it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That was just the shirt, but no, actually Mom's. And shout out, love you, Mom, love you, lady. Shout out. And that's all I got.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm the last one here. So
you're bringing up the rear.
I got a big rear. So Yeah, let's keep it friendly here. So as far as my score predictions and what I'm thinking for the game that's coming up Sunday, this for the morning time, I'm going to hold off on that and save it for the pregame show. We're still going to have a pregame show.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes.
That's what I think too. Good call.
I got to give you a reason to come to the pregame show on Sunday. It's going to be me and Chef doing it early ass in the morning over here in Arizona.
I didn't realize how long that was. Damn.
I can't make everybody happy. Hey, we got a lot of boos. I mean, it's a big crowd booing. So, but so yes, this Sunday we're going to do the pregame show. The pregame will start an hour before game time, so it's I believe 8:30 Central over there. So 7:30 Central, your guys' time is when the pregame.
Oh, wait a minute!
Right
so the game is going to be on at 8:30. Y'all going to be on at 7:30?
6:30. Or no, we're going to be on at 5:30 in the morning. We're going to be on at 5:30 in the morning because 6:30 the game starts for us over here.
All right, wait, no, that calls for something. That calls for.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Now, how you wake up that early, man? Damn.
I would know that too.
Hey, that's like going to work, crook.
Yeah, damn.
No, it is. I do normally get up that early to go to work. So, yes, it would just be like another day of going
I'm
to work.
expecting you guys still to have a glass of bourbon or something like that while you're freaking.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if it is that early.
Some my coffee or something. So, I don't even drink coffee, but
it's a good creamer.
I'll be drinking something. So,
he said it's a good
so I want to give a shout out, though. I'll give a shout out to Tnic, give a shout out to Mini Foul coming in the way. Ricky! Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to Ricky here. So congratulations to you guys. Shout out to Mr. Chicago, JB, Frank the Tank. Thank you guys and stuff. Always appreciate hanging with you guys. Always a good time to hang out at the Clubhouse. We love it when you all hang out at the Clubhouse with us. Come join us at the Clubhouse. Like, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok as well. We're trying to bump up those numbers and bring up our followers so we can now stream on TikTok as well to you guys. So please follow us there. Check out our main shows coming up. We have Monday night with your boy, the Crooked Commish, do the fantasy football show. And everybody that's in our fantasy football league,
you're in it, JB.
The show as well. Yeah,
there's a nice build on the line, you know.
5 weeks in, heads up, you're in. So we got the fantasy show, we got the main show on Tuesday. So come back and check us on Tuesday. We'll talk about the London game and stuff. But and thank you everybody in the chat as well. But if you did not chat, I just want to let you all know that we see you.
L for love. Good times.
You're officially a lurker, but we still love you.
Lurking in the background, so creeping a bit. So, but chat us up, put some comments in there. Let us know that you're not a lurker and that you're in there. So we do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe to us on all our channels on Facebook, on YouTube and stuff. We really do appreciate you guys. So, with that being all said. Y'all be safe this weekend, and remember, if you can't be good, at least be good at it.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
I'm neither. I suck.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
Chicago against the world.
Bear down. Good night, London.
Ta-ta.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.